in the group that the stream's up? Thank you. Yeah, it's too late. An extra team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally just started the tournament. If you come 2 minutes earlier. Why? Do you not have a team?
No, we got a few people coming. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I think a couple of people have people on 2 teams. So if you talk to Brian, he needs a couple of people. So I would do that. All right, everybody, we're gonna get started. Thanks everybody for coming out. We should say welcome back to Isaac. Where's Isaac? Isaac, welcome back. Happy birthday. We are going to start out normal map rotation. We're going to start out with It's Lit Famine on gold and Up and Coming for Reals on blue.
Okay. Oh, I'm drinking. So. Okay.
Hey, it's a sign. There's a Fortnite Battle Royale banner ad on this computer.
It's better than some of the other things that have popped up on that banner ad.
Like what? Wasn't there like an Ancestry.com? Probably was.
Ancestry, there's like a weird foreign bride.
Foreign bride?
Yeah, it's
really mail order bride.
Yeah, mail order bride.
What have you been looking up? This is your computer, isn't it?
No, this is the.
Well, who mainly uses it?
You think you guys can't add any more teams?
No, I started the tournament.
Oh shoot.
Why? I think Victor and Daphne don't have a team. That's why.
Well, Brian McFadden needs 2 people. He's got 2 people on his team that are playing on 2 teams. Wyatt and Sewell are already on 2 teams. They should just take their spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, Daphne and Victor don't have a team. So Wyatt and Sewell, we're just going to use Daphne and Victor for. Get out of there. Wyatt, you're done. Yes, that's fine. Who? Oh, you're new? All right, Java, step off. Go for it. Have fun. Look, I already moved the start of this tournament to 8. I'm not gonna go farther. Although it's only just now 8.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Almost there. Okay, we already got 5 viewers. Our loyal viewers.
Yeah, all bots.
All bots, absolutely.
You bought it?
I didn't pay for it. Oh yeah. But I'm very cheap. That's why there's only 5 of them.
They're all like 5 cents.
Yeah.
India, and you're like, why is this so popular in India? In this very small town.
Oh my God! Look. Oh, it's adorable. It looks like Adeline.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Lit Famine right now on gold up against Up and Coming for Reals. Up and Coming our #1 season for today.
Correct.
If you're... Oh, Rob Newhouse says move it back to 7. Man, Rob, I would, but I'm afraid most of my own team wouldn't show up. Blue Skulls is a new player. His name is Brain Kang? Is that what his name? Brain Kang?
I thought
Brain
Kang,
Kong.
Brain Kang
Kong.
of the New York Houston Outlaw Overwatch team, the fan Overwatch team, not the original Overwatch
Right.
team. I think he's playing this weekend, so check it out if you're into Overwatch or into Brian Kang, or you just like watching Twitch.
That's right. We did not stream any new Famine on...
Oh,
yeah.
he didn't?
No, we didn't stream any of that. If you're interested, though, just imagine a bunch of people waiting around for 4 minutes.
Imagine Sudden
And
Death.
then the game literally just starts again.
Was it? Isn't that the original Sudden Death? Or was it
Well, the original Sudden Death was like... The game would like end, but it would end based... It would start filling in berry holes.
Well,
and, like... Yeah.
I thought I saw the whole respawning berries at like a predetermined time before. Like, I don't necessarily know if it was a Sudden Death. Blue takes it, by the way.
Yeah, up and coming, taking their first win of the night,
Not-
probably of many. What's
Five.
that? Best of 3. We have 16. Tony, you need people, right? I need one, yes. All right, so Charlie, you're on Tony's team next, and then we'll switch back. We'll figure it out. All right.
Yeah, you go for
Oh, whoops!
the.
Sorry, didn't put the match.
Right.
Yeah,
They're all over the place.
I'm pretty sure I saw the whole respawning berries at one point.
I think we have tested a version of that fix before, but I don't know if it ever saw any actual tournament play.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Hello, Nordecky. Who's that?
No idea. Volume was way too low. You know what? I've been adjusting the volume level.
Game volume or streamer volume? I can adjust that right now. So just let me know what you want to hear.
Just lower the game speed.
Lower the game speed more?
Yeah.
Like that? That is almost none at all.
Well,
People really just want to listen to us?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Well, I mean, because you kind of already know what it sounds like, right?
The streamers are low. Okay. All right. Well, we're. I can turn us up a little bit, maybe a little bit more gain.
All right. Yeah, no need to watch this game between one of our top seeds versus one of our dark horses.
That's true. That's true. All right. I did some adjusting on the streamer volume, so let me know if that fixed it. I just turned up the gain a little bit, but we can keep adjusting as we go on.
Right. This goat snail, blue snail, however, is very.
It is very close. So up and coming, kind of breaking with the meta and running snail on night. You think people are going to adjust back to snail as we approach kind of the bigger tournaments? If people are just experimenting with berries and won't actually run them in.
I don't know. Like a lot of these, like when people sort of experiment, they sort of go into it headstrong and they're like, they're just gonna run berries for like the entire night.
Right.
There's like no actual like, maybe it's not gonna work out, so we're gonna run snail. There's like no actual like
There's no
decision
real
making.
plan.
Yeah, there's just more like, let's just do it and see how we feel.
Right. Right.
Maybe most teams will run berries for the foreseeable future, except for day. Although dayberries
Dayberries are better than
Dayberries-
people think.
Dayberries are better. Flood is the greatest, and Adelie
Oh,
is the
Adelie's
cutest
here.
baby in the world.
Hello, Adelie. How you doing, Adelie? All right. So for people who don't know, Adelie is Sarah Greenwood's
And Brian McFadden.
and Brian McFadden's child. She's how many months old? I think she's still less than a year.
6.
5
yeah,
or 6
she's,
months
She's
old.
gonna be a year in September. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So she's a great kid.
All right,
She's
both
been to maybe more 5v5s.
than most people.
More time has been spent. Proportionally more time of in her life has been spent at 5v5 than anyone else's.
Yeah, there's a I don't know the percentage, but it's a very lot. It's a
It's
lot.
very high. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's been to any Google practices. That would really be
No,
that would really
no,
blow
no.
up the number.
No. not at
So
all.
right now it looks like Brian McFadden's team, Lit Famine, trying to bring this snail back. They're
Right.
holding on actually in this night map game. Ooh, as I said, he goes down. Domish though is on his last life, surprisingly.
Right. It might be the addition of Victor and Daphne onto this team right now.
Is it just me or is Sarah Greenwood playing abs? Doesn't she usually?
She plays abs.
Oh, really? I thought she only played skulls.
No.
She switches depending on the cabinet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like whichever one's closest to the opponent's cab.
That makes sense.
I think. I don't know.
I have been remiss in my upkeep of the score.
Right.
Yeah, I believe that's Miranda on stripes. It's certainly a player that
Miranda is visiting us.
think. Yeah, is
Visiting
she gonna
Damish,
start-
technically, but you know, she's visiting us as well.
Ah, I see. Miranda isn't she the sister of someone else?
Ooh, I don't want to say any names because I'm almost positive I'm going to butcher it.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
But she is a sister of a fellow Killer Queen player.
Portland
yes.
player, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Excellent. Well, we're happy to have her here. It's excellent. She feels like you attribute too many. I do. Back in the day when Biwong and Sarah would switch back and forth, it is true that I would sometimes mix them up.
Now
but
you shouldn't.
now I
because
shouldn't.
Now we have the logos.
Thanks
for
to an
all the
excellent
characters.
suggestion from Rob Newhouse, who's blowing up our chat at the moment.
Yeah, Rob. How's that Wisdom Tooth treating you?
Oh no. This is speaking of new famine. We were actually not that far away from famine on this game, surprisingly. But
Right.
Brian McFadden is all alone, which he misses a pincer there. That's too bad.
gonna
But
get
he's gonna,
no
oh
punt
no!
out, no.
Nice block there from Damish.
Oh.
And Brian moves a little too far, and up and coming takes it 2-0.
Yeah. The battle of the parents. The mom wins.
All right, Team Sam on gold, Hive on life on blue.
Team Sam on gold and Hive on life on blue. Upcoming takes it 2-0 in a pretty dominant fashion. Day map dominant, night map a little shaky, but they were able to corral it back together.
Yeah, I wish I had been paying attention, or I might have seen exactly how Damish got down to last life so fast.
Let's chalk it up to errors.
Errors?
Yeah, like
But
his individual error.
I'm pretty sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Oh yeah, I'm playing. I didn't realize.
Oh no, Robert Newhouse has cursed in the chat, and now I have to decide whether or not I am going to let it appear. I think I'm going to hide it. Rob, you should be more polite. I have held your message for review.
Poor Rob.
Oh, I'm going drunk with power.
What's new?
All right, so right now we have Team Sam on gold and Hive on life on blue. For Team Sam, it's a kind of strange hodgepodge of players.
There's people on the team, that's for sure.
Team Break, by the way, are supposedly the strongest team in New York and the only esports team in all of Killer Queen.
It's the only real esports organization.
Has not played in a tournament in how long? Since Charlotte, maybe?
That's not a question I'm equipped to answer, Charles.
I don't think they've played in a while.
That's not a question I'm equipped to answer.
So tonight, instead of Team Break, we have Team Sam. That's going to be Sam, Kevin on gold abs, or no, he's switching with BK. So Kevin on gold skulls, BK on gold abs. We have Wyatt Yong on gold waffles. And then
It's a pretty stacked team.
Also, who's over?
I see
stripes.
I see Nick and Josh.
Oh, on the other side. No, on gold stripes. Who is it?
I don't know his name.
Oh no, I think I've forgotten it as well.
I don't know his
I feel
name.
bad.
I know he's from Google, I think.
He's from Google.
I don't know his name.
I feel very, very bad.
I do too.
All right. I'm just blanking. I know it, and it's one of those times when like I'm trying.
Charles,
to think
I
of
haven't
it
been here. I have an excuse.
Yeah, that is
You're
true.
here every week.
On the other side, Hive on Life, Tony from Google is queening. He's backed up by two of our founders. That's Nick Mikros on blue abs and Josh DeBonis on blue waffles. He's also got Charlie Paff on blue stripes, and I believe that is Rod on blue skulls, another Googler.
I think so.
Rob Newhouse's black sheep of a brother. Or maybe Rob Newhouse is the black sheep. That seems more likely, right? He is the guy who... Peter, right. Thank
Peter.
you. Sorry, Rob.
Thank you,
Peter.
Rod.
I did know that, and I feel very, very bad about blanking on it. So yeah, Rod Newhouse on blue skulls. And right now it does look like Team Sam is going to finish off Tony.
In the time it took for us to introduce the teams, gold won a game.
And that means it's going to be Hive on Life's choice of map.
Indeed.
So Isaac, how's college been?
Pretty good. Busy. I'm really busy this semester, next semester, because I have to gear up for my like big project. It's starting in the spring, so like January. So I'm like doing a full course load plus an independent study plus like setting up for this big project. So
Wow,
it's,
that is big.
yeah, which
we had a bet going on earlier, Andrew Wilkin and I, what your major is, and
I can guarantee that both of you are wrong. But what is it?
I guessed comparative religion.
No. What did Wilk say?
He just did not even know. He just couldn't even imagine. Is it like creative writing?
Okay, so
Is it
bureaucratically what it says on my program?
is expelled?
No. That would be the best way to announce that, wouldn't it? No, it says literature and translation and creative writing, but it's 1 degree. Yeah.
So I was close.
You were close.
I was close.
It's definitely creative writing to some extent.
Something basically made up.
But mostly it's just I read books and I want to get a degree in it. So it's an English major, but it's like a pretentious English major, you know?
Right.
Which is
Because
all
English itself is not
exactly.
quite,
Yeah. See,
pretentious enough.
it's a lot.
I see. All right. Well, there we go. Team Sam, closing it out very quickly with 2-0. All right, Full Sail University on gold, Borf Star on blue.
Oh, you have to go.
Hi, Adelie. Would you like to commentate? Okay.
What up, Kevin?
How's it going? Ooh, you got the cookies up on there?
Gianna got them for me, apparently.
Yeah, because you're the birthday boy. Or you're the birthday boy weekend birthday boy.
Whatever. Close enough. My birthday was on Monday.
It was on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, so it already passed?
Yeah, I'm already
Ah.
21.
Okay.
We had this discussion before when you gave me a beer.
Right, yeah. I thought you said it was this weekend.
No,
Oh, okay. My bad.
it's all right.
She got another beer. She got a beer.
I don't want a beer.
You should find every excuse to drink now. Become the alcoholic that everyone expects you to be.
I'm just here.
You're just
That's what I'm saying to everyone. I'm just here today. Like,
You're just living.
I'm just living my life. I have so much to do in the next 3 weeks. I'm just like, I'm taking my time
Oh, yeah.
today.
What, you got midterms or is it
Finals.
finals? Really? Is this early?
I have to write a bunch of essays. So if I do 1 essay a week for the next 3 weeks, then I'll be done.
And then when is the last day?
May 3rd.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
But I'll come back like the week after. I'll probably stay up an extra week just because. I don't really know what I want to do. But
Oh, let me fix this up.
yeah.
You don't know what you want to do?
Well, I don't have anything to do yet. So if I can stay, I don't know. I'm playing it by ear right now.
Right here. You know, that's a great problem to have.
Yeah. I'll worry about it in 3 weeks is what's going to happen.
Yeah, be like everyone else who graduates college.
Exactly. I'm not graduating. Not yet.
Right, my bad.
I have 3 semesters left.
So it's a year and a half?
Well, yeah, fall of 19 is when I'm graduating. So like
Fall
December.
19.
Hang on, I have a question to ask Rob. Why isn't he here today?
Wisdom tooth.
Oh, okay, cool.
There you go.
Aren't you old, Rob? Whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever.
But we have this game going on right now.
He's living his life too. All right, what's happening?
I have no idea. This is a weird setup.
Yeah, I don't like this. This is new and different.
Well, it's not.
Okay, now I can see what's going on.
Right. Let me just boop. Make it as big as possible.
Perfect. All right. What's happening? Well,
FSU on gold, Borf Star, Queen by Moose on blue.
no queens have died yet, so we haven't missed anything important. Oh, see, I said it and it happened. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, it's Mustafa. Oof.
And Mike's queening. That's different.
Mike's queening. You can look at that. Wow. How aggressive. Incredibly aggressive. They're going to get one person out. They're not. I lied.
I mean, it is a Moose team, so it's going to be aggressive.
From who? Moose or the other team?
Yes.
There you go. There's your answer, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, good bump. You got
He's
one
got
more.
two, yeah. He's killed 2 of theirs, too.
Right. Moose is not going to drop for this.
No.
They got 2 warriors out. Blue's pushing back to Snell. Ooh, that warrior gets taken out immediately.
Happens.
Right. Oh my god.
Let's see.
You know, it was a great day today.
It was.
70 something degrees.
I wore a sweater because I was like, I have a job interview. I gotta look nice. And I went outside and I was like, oh, this is a mistake.
Yeah, no.
You know what I did though? I committed to it.
Why?
'Cause
You
I just did. I didn't want to just like.
You didn't want to like wrap it over your shoulders and like.
It's my nice sweater, which is great, but it's a pain in the ass to put on and take off. So I was like, fuck it.
Ooh.
It'll like if it's not air conditioned in their office, I'm gonna be mad, but I'll live.
Right. I mean, whose office is air conditioned at this time of year?
Everyone turns. It happens. It's a New York thing. That first day when it's real hot is just it's on.
I guess.
And the big buildings will do it too.
I guess, yeah. I haven't been in a big building in a long time. Mainly schools, and schools don't ever turn it on until like the last day of school.
Yeah. No, my school doesn't even have AC.
So you're just dying in the heat.
Straight up, we just don't have it.
So you're just dying in the heat.
Yeah.
Well, Full Snow University took that one out.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, congratulations to them. It's a great, beautiful day. I actually went out to my backyard, played some basketball.
Nice.
Shot some hoops. Felt great.
Sat in the park and read a book. It was good.
Nice. Which park?
Washington Square Park.
Yeah.
There were so many people there.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's nice out. We have to be outside.
Right, of course. Yeah, you go to any park right now,
Yeah.
it's probably a ton of people.
Oh yeah. Still probably.
It's gonna be there. There's gonna be a ton of people there tomorrow. For those of you just joining us, we just had our first 71-degree day.
It was 80.
Was it 80?
Yeah.
Was it that?
It
Oh
went- it
man,
went up
that's
to 85.
beautiful. Okay, never mind. We had our first 80-degree day of the year.
It snowed yesterday in Amherst.
Well, you just got out of that snowstorm.
I mean, it's nice there today, but it truly was not a nice day yesterday. I had to. Let me tell you about my day yesterday because it was fucked up.
Sure.
I woke up at 5:45 in the morning.
That's a pretty good time.
Because I had to go, for one of my classes, we had to go on a bird walk. We had to go on a walk and look at birds. Great time, but I had to get up super early because birds don't understand what a clock is.
No, yeah, they wake up at like 3 in the morning,
Yeah,
and then they sort of
They
sleep.
just start beeping. And I'm like, it's so early, bird. But like, so I went and I looked at a bunch of birds, and then it was like 10:30. And then I had to go to class.
Okay.
And so I was in class till like 3:30. And then after class, I took a nap for like an hour, and then I had to get on a bus and come back here.
So what time was that? It was like around 7?
Yeah, I got back here. Well, yeah, my bus left around like 6:37ish,
Yeah.
and then I got back here around 11.
Okay. Oh, that's a
It was a long day.
4-hour bus ride. Is that normal?
It's 5 hours usually, because it's an hour to get to Springfield, and then I have to stop over, and then it also makes a stop in on the other side of Springfield, and then in Hartford.
Okay.
So it doesn't come straight down like when at the beginning and the end of the year, I'll drive. My mom will drive me, and that takes usually. It can be as little as 2.5, but usually it's about 3.5, 4 hours.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and usually it's like traffic free until we get to the city too.
Of course.
Yeah, unless
Depends on what time you leave too, or what time you get here.
yeah, but we always she'll leave at, bless my mother, she'll leave at 9 in the morning, drive straight up to Amherst. We'll put all my stuff in the car and drive straight. She'll show up at like noon.
Wow.
We'll put all my stuff in the car and drive straight back.
Mom sounds like an angel.
She's a gem, my mother. She does not like doing it. And really
like
wants
that pincer right there.
yeah, that was a good pincer. She wants me to get my license so I can drive myself, but until I do that,
Oh, are you thinking about it right now?
I should, but like I don't need it. Like that's the only,
that's pretty much the only reason
like
why no New York kid ever gets one.
yeah, like even up there, it would be a nice thing to have, but like
Right.
my roommate has a car, so like I don't need one.
Drives you everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I only go to the supermarket. Like I don't do things.
Uh,
I sit in my room and write all day, and play video games.
like a true writer. Right.
I don't have much to do. I'm just working all the time. So. You know,
Adulthood.
if I was staying up there over the summer, then maybe I'd like get a car because
Right.
you need a car if you live up there. But like, I
course.
just go to school. There's buses. I have to see because they're cutting the budget for the buses,
Really?
so I might have to.
You might have to.
I might have to like save some money over the summer to like pay it the Uber man. But
The Uber man.
we do have Uber up there, which is a blessing.
What about public transportation?
Well, if they cut the buses.
Oh, right. That's what you're talking about.
I usually take because I take classes at the other college, and there's one bus that goes to 3 of the other 4, and they're gonna cut the one that goes to the last one, which is of course the one where I take all my classes.
Right. Why'd you get a bike?
It's 6 miles, Kevin.
A bike.
I don't want. It might
Like a 50-minute bike ride? Probably less considering like how.
on the highway. No.
Oh. Okay.
There might be some back roads I can do it on, but
Right.
I'd have to look, and like, I'm not you can't tell by looking, but I'm not that fit, Kevin.
But it's bike riding. You just
I
move
know.
your legs left and right over and over.
It can't be that hard, but
It's not that hard at all.
then I have to like then I have to get all sweaty, and then I have to go to class.
Huh?
And it's not a lecture hall where it's like I can like sit in the corner and like it's
Right.
okay. It's like we get a table like this, and that's it.
You know, you should get an electric bike.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, you just get a helmet because you don't really have to pay for
Yeah.
any sort of licensing.
Yeah.
Because
Just get
under how
get-
many miles?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. You know, it's a pretty good idea. This Berries by Blue.
Oh
Looking
yeah.
great for Borf Star, but Mustafa goes down. Oof.
It's cheaper than a motorcycle too. I might do that.
Yeah.
Because then I can go, I can go up to like 30, 35 in one of those.
Yeah. Well, if you go above, well, I know in New York, if you go above 30, then you actually need a license.
There's no laws for it in Massachusetts.
Then you're fine.
Yeah.
Then you're fine. You know what you should get? You should get ATV.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go off road.
There's a lot of people with ATVs in Western Mass.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I
like
could bet.
you get Confederate flags if you go if you go a little too far away from where the colleges are, you get Confederate flag. Then it's like, uh-oh.
So you know the safe zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like if you're in the valley, you're okay. The second you go
Right.
you go through the tunnel, you're done.
Tough one. We kind of have that in the city. You know where to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just don't go to Staten Island.
yeah, basically. Don't go to Staten Island. For any of you traveling to New York for Brooklyn Coronation, please don't go to Staten Island.
Well, take the ferry and then immediately take the ferry back.
Yeah, you know what?
Take the ferry and then just don't get off.
Take the ferry. You can't visit any of the Wu-Tang Clan, but
Yeah.
you'll know they're there, and then you
That's
can
all
come
you
back.
need.
Yeah, you can come back.
There's a couple good restaurants on Staten Island, but it's not worth the effort.
No. I have a friend from Staten Island. He's just like, I hate it. He hates it.
Did you see do you know Pete Davidson on SNL?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has the thing about Staten Island. He goes, "Oh, Gold wins." Who's
Ooh,
up
Gold
next?
wins.
Hive on Life versus Snail. But he was just like, "Yeah, I can't imagine why all the local journalists in Staten Island hate me." And then he talks about how he said that he wished Hurricane Sandy had quote finished the job.
Hive on life on gold, full snail on blue.
Oh yeah, he's a funny dude.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. SNL has gotten funnier now. I think.
Yeah,
A lot of the they stopped doing a lot of like openings where it's just a musical.
Yeah,
Hated it.
I didn't like that.
Hated it.
Because there's so much politics going on now. It's really easy to just like
It is. That's
just like
right.
push that every week.
Mhm.
And they uploaded all to YouTube Live. So
Yeah.
as it's happening.
Yeah.
So now I can just like
Not watch,
Yeah.
but just watch the
Yeah.
videos.
I can do something else, and then like the next morning I can catch all the good bits.
I don't know how recently they uploaded because I was just watching it today, but there were like a lot of behind the scenes at
Yeah.
SNL. Just
Those are
like
good too.
how do you pick musical guests? How do you pick the outfits? Or like, how do you set up the stage? Or yeah, a lot of the music stuff. It's so damn interesting. They're like, they had Foo Fighters
Yeah.
like do a little bit of an interview. They're like, we've done this 7 times. I was like, holy shit,
That's so much work.
that's so much time for
The
one
shit.
band. Oh my bad.
But yeah, it's so much work.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I just want to like take. This is what I said. I want to take 6 manuscripts, disappear off into the woods, come back in 3 weeks, and go. All right, here's what we want to do.
I don't know how.
Keep this, sell this, get rid of this one.
Have you ever tried writing comedy?
No.
Have you ever thought about it?
I don't write in the way that enables it.
Okay. I can understand that.
Not in that kind of format. You know,
Would you think about it? Have
maybe.
you thought about
Well, I wouldn't write comedy like that. Like
Right.
I've written a joke before, but it's not the same.
it? Right. So instead of like Seinfeld, you do like
A little more Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. That's not even a joke.
I know.
Okay. I respect that. You gotta get George Clooney on board. Okay.
Exactly. Wasn't he on General Hospital, not Grey's Anatomy?
I thought
Whatever.
he was on General. And who was on Grey's Anatomy?
Oh fuck, I don't know. A bunch of people.
10 people are listening to us babble on about just random
We're
shit.
just this is what I do.
No, yeah, this is. I was like, I'm
This
gonna.
is- I mean, the
Yeah.
games are like we'd know if the games were good because everyone would start shouting.
Right.
It's
Well,
fine.
they're not even into it right now. They're
Yeah.
like looking at Adelie. They're talking about PUBG probably.
Oh, I bet.
Oh man.
I
This
haven't
is a
played
little
PUBG
standard.
in so long.
It's a little standard. Have you been playing Fortnite?
I haven't played it yet.
It's a fun game.
I guess I don't really like the battle royale format because I feel like it's the same problem I have with StarCraft. Like it's really fun to watch, but the second I play it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking bad at this game.
But I just gotta get friends to play.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's the same thing I did when I played Dota. Like I wasn't good, but I.
Oh, you had friends, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I play a lot of Overwatch. I have a lot of friends who play Overwatch,
Right,
so that's what I play.
Are you? Do you know Brian King is?
Yes, I'm
Are
going.
you gonna be watching?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's at the Waypoint.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
I
right?
think so. Yeah, at 2. There's no tickets left.
There isn't.
Yeah, you have to sign. They have an Eventbrite because Waypoint only has so much space.
Right.
So they
Yeah.
allow it's like 35 or 40 people in, and if you're in their Discord, they post the link really early.
Oh, okay.
So I grabbed one for me and one for my friend who's coming too.
Okay.
So I've like jammed a bunch of stuff in. That was a good queen kill.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ooh. I haven't
It
Wi-Fi.
was, it was a Stripes. Stripes bounced off the platform and got the queen.
It is Jenny. Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's just like I hope it's a Waypoint. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Well,
But
it's
yeah.
like the hub.
Oh, I was talking about how I jammed a bunch of stuff into my weekend because it's it's my birthday weekend. My friends are like, oh, we'll go out, we'll go do this, and I had to like do the job interview. So I've been like stacked for the last 2 days, and I'm gonna be stacked
Right.
tomorrow. And then oh,
You're gonna be stacked like that queen. Had the
Yeah.
cojones to even pick you out.
that was so close. But then Sunday I'm just like waking up, taking the bus back,
Oh really?
and then I'm gonna probably do nothing. I want to do work, but I'm not gonna.
Of course not.
Oh, no, shit, I do have work to do. Whatever.
Sven joining us on the chat. What's up, Sven?
What's up?
How's it going? Games are pretty a-okay. Nothing crazy,
Reasonable games.
right? Tony clutching it right now.
Yeah.
He's keeping the
No
game
kidding.
alive. Underrated player of New York.
Tony's very underrated, I think.
Absolutely. But you can only ever put him as queen or a worker. His
Yeah.
warrior is kind of
Yeah.
iffy, but in general, like.
But like, look at that. He just got.
his queen is tight.
It was good.
He's keeping it together.
When Tony plays Queen, it's like the Matrix,
Right.
because he knows everything about the because he knows everything about the game.
Right.
So it's just like he just triangles.
Does it? Ooh.
Oh.
That looks
Yeah.
wrong,
You
but
heard-
you know.
You heard Daphne too. She was like, "What
Oof, that was the first game as well. Damn.
was it? Oh yeah, 'cause it's day."
Damn. Oh, it was Andrew too. That's why. Andrew, our resident famine expert. Let me get that. There you go. Sounds like fun though. I didn't realize that they were playing at Waypoint. I would have gone.
Yeah.
Oh well. It is also Brian's birthday
Is it?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So say happy birthday
I will
to him from all of us at Killer Queen.
for sure.
The famine patch already happened, Sven. We did it briefly in the beginning, and we turned it off because
It's not good.
it's
Well, I think it's a middling solution.
yeah, it's not a solution.
I mean, it's not pooping berries.
Pooping berries. The lore.
The
People,
lore.
let me just talk to you about the lore of the game that I just happen to
I've
make up
I've
on the
started it.
side. Why would regenerating berries on a flower makes sense, but that happens over time.
He
and there's,
moved
like,
his
a
berries
4
really
minute-
into this.
There's a 4-minute time limit to like these berries respawning. I don't know. Like, we have had this like sort of iteration before where like there's a sudden death and we're like turn it on.
The sudden death was so bad.
No, but like rather than like ending the game immediately, it was just like, okay, we're gonna respawn berries in like 3 seconds. So yeah, that's what the famine patch kind of is. It's like instead of 3 seconds, it's 4 minutes to really just play.
4
famine.
minutes is too long.
Yeah.
I think this is the solution. We just need to get the time working.
That's not the solution. The
Uh,
pooping berries.
poop-
What's in that shit? That snail's shell. Think about it, people. It's the same color. It's the same
They're
color.
gonna change the color now.
If they change the color, then I know they're listening to me. That's all I need. I need like validation that they're listening to me and they're like, we hear you.
Oh
We hear you on
God.
pooping berries. Not gonna happen. That's totally fine. But they're like, you know, we're gonna work with this timer right now.
We'll make the snail green.
Just make the snail green and just. Oh man.
Oh, double kill.
Pooping berries. Pooping berries. And that would make Hive on Life's life easier because they don't have to worry about famine because they only need 3 more berries left.
How many berries? Oh, that's night map. They're fine.
Yeah, Blue Snail is kind of moving along. Ooh, good clear.
Ooh,
Ooh, almost dies.
that was
Clear in the making.
that was risky.
Gets cleared.
Oh, it's cleared.
But the snail, however, is past the waterfall. They're gonna get
that
one more
wasn't the
out.
berry I would have run. I would have walked to the inside of the hive. I'm always thinking about stuff like that. That's you can
Right.
tell the good berry runners from the great berry runners. Is the shape in which
Right, right. And to be fair, there are no such thing as bad berry runners because
That's
it's
true.
really hard to
There's
not
al-
run a
there's-
berry.
Yeah, there's good great berry runners and there's great berry runners, and that's it.
Yeah, if you're bad at berry running, then I think you're just bad at the game. No offense. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game like I enjoy the idea of a pooping snail.
I knew it was coming back.
Gold only needs
Oh,
2 more berries.
oh.
No.
Oh, that was so close.
Right.
Oh, the kick in. Give me the kick ins.
Oh, no.
I'm so involved in this snail now. In this.
Oh, the snail's moving
yeah.
too. Gold has nothing. Gold has nothing but hopes and dreams.
I believe in gold.
Oh no, they're gonna clear it. These warriors for gold right now should be aiming to either pin to this warrior. Oh, not gonna get it, or be clearing this hive for their work.
Oh, yes, and he ran the right one too.
Okay.
Oh,
It's okay. Tony still has just 2 lives. Andrew doesn't have any lives.
does he have a berry? Oh,
Walk,
he
just
does.
walk.
Oh, come on.
Blue has the snail now. They have
Come on, Nick.
a lot of time. Ooh, Tony gets the
The kick in. The kick in. Oh, that would have been so
They're
good.
gonna get it. They're gonna get it.
Andrew.
Oh no! Andrew's
How does he do
staying
it?
alive? Staying alive. Oh! Hive
Great
alive.
play. Who's that? It's Rod? It is Rod.
Rod.
Great play by Rod.
Rod making moves.
That was really well done by Gold.
They take it. Evening it up. 1-1.
I'm impressed.
Snails are not always pooping. That's the problem. They are not pooping. And this is the crux of the problem.
Right.
Anatomically, snails are able to poop. They're not pooping in this game.
He's so invested. I love it.
I'm not saying it's the right idea, but it's a really good idea.
It is a good idea.
It's a really good. Just test it out. One day. Do it at like a national tournament
Yeah.
because you don't like.
Just make everyone do it.
Yeah, just put it in the most competitive setting you know possible.
Because if New York gets to pick everything, that's why we win.
Yeah, that's true that.
What balance change helps BK the most?
There's not
do
a
you know?
lot.
Do you know? In the early 2000s, the FIA is the governing body of motorsport, and people used to call it Ferrari International Assistance because Ferrari won for 4 years in a row.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or 5 years in a row.
Oh, so it's basically a
Yeah.
Ferrari. So it's a governing body that was just.
They was just helping Ferrari because Ferrari was just throwing money at them.
You know what's helping BK now? Team break.
Oh yeah.
But that's not who's playing right now. It's Tony on Queen right now. With the warrior out. FSU on blue.
Tony's killing it today.
FSU has both the win objectives going for them right now. All of them actually.
Yeah.
They have a berry lead. They have a queen lead. They have the snail. Tony looking to make moves.
Ooh.
He almost had it.
Not the move, Tony.
Not the move, but he had some.
It was a move.
Oh,
Oh.
beautiful. Unfortunately, he has no warriors.
I believe.
It's gonna be hard for him right now. Oh, man.
I believe he's got gates. He's got a gate.
I got a gate.
Oh well.
Even
That
if he
was
was able to get
unfortunate.
that kill immediately, it wouldn't.
He did
have
his
done a
best,
lot.
and it was pretty good. That second game was good. All right.
Hive on life takes it.
All right.
Right now, Folsom takes it 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. All right. I gotta go play the game. So I'll be back.
4-star on gold. It's lit famine on blue.
All right, Borf Star on gold. It's lit famine on blue. Borf Star on gold. It's lit famine on blue. You good?
Yeah. Hopefully someone joins me on the mic because I'm a lonely and very proud person. You want to join me? I thought so, Peter. Peter, not known for words, known for his ridiculous I don't even call it snail guarding, just like his crazy warrior plays. Ooh. Now what happened? Talking to chat. We got a few people watching. Tell me your thoughts on pooping snail. What is your thought on pooping snail?
What?
Like,
no, I think the snail should poop. Is that what you asked?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
Hell
100%
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Behind that from the start.
It's the lore. It's part of the lore. What's in the shell? Fucking berries.
Like, even ignoring the lore section, it's about gameplay, like the gameplay dynamics.
Right, yeah, because there's already consolidated all the way to the snail, so like why not have...
The most fun part of famine is when there's one berry and you're chasing that last berry.
Right.
So imagine you're like continuously in that mode.
Right.
Snail poops out a berry. All right, catch that
That's what
berry.
I'm talking about. People understand. They just don't want to listen to us. We got the good ideas. Just implement them. Just do it for a real one, and then if it doesn't work, at least we tried it.
Wow, you got somebody on the stream.
It's cute. I appreciate that. I don't care if you're saying it sarcastically. I like you. Pooping snails. 4-star on goal. It's Lit Famine on blue. Looking to be a classic. Mustafa on gold. Backed up by Tony and Richard from Pigeon Rats. Also joining them is Seawall, our traveling Ronin, and Karke, former member, or one of the only 2 members of Billy Witch Doctor that doesn't ever play. It's Lit Famine, obviously named because of Brian McFadden queening, joined by Isaac, who is joining us for this weekend as it was his birthday. He also came down to do some other miscellaneous work to set himself up for the summer. You're gonna get it? Oh, no, they're not. Who else? Charlie, a previous... Well, I think he was already on the... He was a member of Let's Amendment as well. Charlie Paff, the original one. Joining them, however, is Daphne Love and Victor. Two members of Amat's team, currently not here. It's looking to be a good one. Gold Queen has 1 extra life. Blue does not have any extra lives, but the snail is on their side. Good pins are happening. Ooh, oh, get clear by Blue. Goes down to no warriors except the Queen. He has a snail. Oh, columns. Oh, no. Brian McFadden went for a lazy J. Ends up getting taken out. Gold takes it. 1-0. See what I'm about to take it to. Everyone laughing on the mic. Sounds pretty nice right now. So what you do about the lazy J's, you kind of just, it's a timing thing, really, like the regular J. You just jump into it, though. Instead of diving into it, just jump into it. It's not hard. Just gotta get used to it. Morph start taking their sweet, sweet time talking about strategy right now, trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna think they're gonna go berries. What do you think, Peter? I'll be the voice for both of us. Who's gonna do berries on? Who's gonna be doing berries? Do you think both of them are gonna do berries? Or do you think none of them are gonna do berries? Oh no,
I couldn't say.
I know they're not gonna do berries. No one's gonna do berries. I was totally wrong.
That accidental berry.
Never mind. Gold is kind of running berries, but they're not really committing to it.
They kicked in.
They kicked it a
That's
berry in.
gonna decide their strategy that they accidentally kicked in a berry.
Yeah, it looks like they're... oh, never mind. They're just trying to kill the queen. Tony. Gold abs. Looking for this queen kill. Okay, some kills on his way. Cool. Oh, yes, they are.
There.
Peter...
That idle berry, that's going to determine the fate of the gold.
Peter was correct. They are technically running berries because of that one berry running. No, they're not. They're figuring it out on the way. Great stick by that blue warrior, able to take out that gold. checkers. Blue has snail, however. Ooh, unfortunate.
Clean gameplay all around.
Yeah, this is a bloodbath right now. Everything's happening so fast. That was a stick in the making. That could have happened. 2 wars. Nope, never mind. Taking the safe option. Blue's looking to get one more warrior out. Gold's kind of content with just 1, 2. We're going to get a third one out. So far, so good. It's looking good for Gold. This berry running by Gold was a fake out. It absolutely was a fake out. Gold takes it 2-0. Shaky start from Morph Star, but they were able to close it out against It's Lit Famine.
All right, up and coming for reals on gold. Team Sam on blue. All right. Oh, Warpstar took that 2-0. Let's make sure they get their win recorded in challenge. And up next, we're going to have our first and second seed for some reason. Up and coming. On gold. And we're going to try for Team Sam here on blue. So, if things continue, if our seeding was correct, then this should be what the glory match looks like. So we're getting a little bit of a preview here. Thanks again to everyone who's tuned in. Give us a shout out where you're from. We're always honored to have people from other parts of the country, other scenes, other cities watching our local tournament here. Looks like I'm going to be joined by Charlie Paff here. How are you, Charlie?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. I was just telling our viewers how happy we are that people from other scenes watch our stream.
Yeah, how many viewers do we have right now?
We have about 9 viewers right now.
Cool. Welcome.
It's down from a peak of 12. So we're sorry to those 3 people. Whatever we did to lose you.
Something really important must have come up.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they all started playing the same PUBG game or something like that. What do people play? Everyone's moved on to Fortnite.
Fortnite,
right?
yeah.
Oh my god, that game looks terrible.
It looks more fun than PUBG. PUBG looked
It's intimidating.
bland.
Yeah, it's an intimidating looking game.
Fortnite's got more of a goofy, cartoony style that
It's true. That's what everyone loves, right?
suits my
Overwatch,
fancy more.
Team Fortress. People love cartoons.
Yes.
People love cartoons. Like Killer Queen. Killer Queen, cartoon game. Right now we've got Team Sam fighting for control of the snail. Up and coming with early control. Ooh, there we go. BK goes down early. And right now it's looking pretty good for up-and-comers, or up-and-coming.
And Up and Coming took first place last 5v5 Friday.
That is correct. Yes.
They up and came. They up and came in first place.
They up and came and saw and conquered. And right now, Team Sam's looking to break that, though. They have forced Up and Coming down to 1 slow warrior. Team Sam in pretty commanding control now of this map after what looked like a bit of a rocky start. Team Sam, of course, composed of basically no one who's in Team Break, except for, I guess, BK and and Wyatt. I can't tell who's in Team Break anymore. Ooh, very nice bump there. And BK goes down to his last life. But that snail is moving, and Gold is going to need an answer for it pretty quick.
I guess they are starting to pull back. They need a little bit better position, though. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Nice pincer there on Blue Skulls. Blue Skulls go. Oh, nice little bump there. Attempt from Blue, but unfortunately, Blue in the. Oh, and the turnaround. Damish correctly predicting that Brian would overextend slightly. So, Up and Coming going up 1 against Team Sam. Up and Coming looks like they're fighting for first seed at our Up and Coming Coronation tournament.
I see what you did there.
Kevin is going to play for Team Break at Coronation. Okay, so Kevin's going to be on Team Break. Sam going to have a team for Coronation? Do we know? I don't think we know yet. We hope to have a bunch of folks tune in for Coronation. That's going to be in May. We're very excited. Lots of people coming out.
May, it's the weekend before Memorial Day weekend. What's the exact date?
I think it's
17th.
17th or 18th? Yeah, I think it's the 18th. I should know that. I'm the organizer. you would hope that I would know that offhand.
Do we have a poster yet?
We do not have a poster. We might not do a poster this.
The poster last year was so good.
It was really good.
I mean, maybe take a year off because why even try to top them last year?
Well, now you're challenging me. Now I feel like I have to figure out a poster. We will have pins though. I'm very excited for the pins.
That's cool. That's cool. And I liked that last Coronation we did kind of like ID badges.
Yep. I think we're gonna do that again. So it's pretty exciting. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think our big tournaments are like 25, Bumble Bash. Coronation is not really as big as those, but I do think that we have a lot of fun and it's a pretty friendly environment and a pretty good environment to have a tournament. So. We're going to see if maybe we can get a second set of cabs, so we can accommodate all the people who are coming out and make sure that people get some games, and maybe even if they're eliminated in the tournament, we have like some casual play or something like that. In the meantime, right now we've got almost half the hive. There we go. Half the hive now moved for gold. Team Sam trying to move the snail, but it's so far been thwarted. BK down once again to his last life. Brian seemingly maybe not quite warmed up. He's been giving his lives away pretty quickly in these two games.
Do you think it's because he's playing aggressively, or do you think it's, like you said, he's just not quite warmed up, or is it just...
Maybe a combination of both. Brian does like to play very aggressively, so...
And he just... Oh, actually, sorry, that was Damish losing his first life there.
There we go. But only 4 berries left for up and coming. That is a very...
Oh, wow. That was a quick... BK killed
nice.
Damish killed...
And that was Sarah Greenwood in exactly the right place to take that out. Sarah Greenwood, who I often give her credit for her kills to B1. But that was definitely Sarah, and she should be very proud. All right, Borf Star on gold, Hive on life on blue.
Hello.
Hey, Carissa, how are you?
Good. You?
Good.
This is a different setup, and also a lot more commenter.
Yeah, there's 9 people watching.
But one real commenter. I just opened up in the beginning, because I was just looking for the stream URL, and the entire chat of the page was filled with Rob.
Power user. All right, who do we got here?
I'm seeing a Borf Star and Hive on Life. Is that supposed to be High on Life?
I think it's a play on words, yeah.
All right.
Borf Star, though, I don't get the joke. Is it a Billy Witch Doctor joke? Because they've got...
Okay,
they've got...
it does look like a solid cast
Moose
of Moose and
Richard.
Well, not Anthony. Who's the last person?
Karkay.
That's Karkay.
And
I imagine it's more like a movie joke, a pop culture joke that I don't know because I'm not into pop culture or don't know pop culture as well.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. I wonder what the challenge has been up to because we played our I expected the hardest game of the night in our second round.
And here we are in round 2. Oh, no, sorry. We're starting round 3. What was your... who was your hardest?
I mean, Team Break, but this time Team Sam. Usually it's either you do your hardest matches in the beginning or your hardest matches at the end. And it used to be at the end because that makes so much more sense.
Mm-hmm. More excitement.
Yeah, and also you're warmed up, get all the easy games out of the way, and it's kind of I guess it feels like a build up, maybe especially for teams maybe that aren't that are going to end up last, maybe they're all right, I'm gonna have my worst matches in the beginning, and then slowly build its way up.
Well, yeah. So Lit Famine did play against up and coming very first round.
So maybe, but then I don't know what if challenge finally change itself. I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting. But maybe so then it's like it feels a better arc, you know, if you play your hardest match or you play easier matches or expected matches first. Do you want to finish that thought? I totally.
Oh no, I was
that there.
burping. That was a look on my face. Rob is saying in the chat, Sam will probably have a random squad of Googlers at Coronation, probably Peter and Jason.
Okay. Ooh, I miss Jason. Peter's here tonight. But Jason is fun. All right. So in other news, we have dayberries. God damn. God. Anyway, they have 4 left. Snail is at the shortstop. So that's pretty. That's not. I would say that actually it's pretty even. Where the snail is and where berries are. It's just that one's reversible. I think we're looking at an even squad of warriors. Blue's going to come out with one more. Why are they running
now
berries?
Gold is starting to run berries for fun, possibly.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I think that was Karke who just ran that. Maybe as a goof, as a joke.
Maybe. I mean, like, you know, hypothetically, it is a good idea if your warriors, you expect your warriors to go down, and one didn't just go down just now. Their speed did go down. Gold should look to get that back up, but they don't have any speed gates. We're at a snail move.
Now Karke's hopping back on. There he goes.
Oh, and we're seeing one more berry in.
3 more for Hive on Life. Queened by Tony. And also on that team is Nick and Josh. Newcomers, Nick and Josh.
Almost got the queen kill there. I don't know what you call that. Ooh, and
I call that a win for Borf Star.
Seawall gets
What was
the first game.
What you were asking?
Hang on. I can't do 2 things at once.
Okay.
That was so Gold won the first game.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I don't know what that is when you. So your momentum carries you a little bit farther than after you push a stick, right? So you want to make sure that you don't if you're especially if you're a queen, that you don't go completely off the ledge.
Okay.
When you're crown scraping.
Yeah.
Right. And the easiest kill that I ever get, like if I'm playing with noobs, is to just go to the other end and then turn around and then just stay slightly above the ledge, and then people just ram right into it.
Oh, it's like a reverse J kind of.
Kind of?
You're coming out from under the ledge and getting a little bit of height and turning around and getting them.
Yeah. And I don't know what it's called, but it's just.
Well, it's how Damish beat BK in the last game.
Yeah. It's like one of those things that like it's an easy trick to learn not to do. You just turn around. Like I don't have time to J you back. If you just turn around before you hit the edge, that also works. But a lot of new queens forget that.
So we got blue running berries. So berries is I guess blue strategy for the night.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Hive on Life.
It feels like there's other what's the word?
I don't know.
Biases.
They're biased towards berries.
What is agendas? There you go. I was like politics. I'm like sleep deprived, so nothing. My brain's not really working. Sorry. But different agendas on making berries work.
Teen Titans 0789, who I don't know who that is in real life, but
it's called a shuffle.
It's called Shuffle, says Teen Titans 0789.
I don't know.
I guess the
maybe
going a little bit past the ledge, turning around and getting a little bit of height and killing the other person for going too far.
I remember something called the Caesar Shuffle, or Caesar Shuffle. I think Caesar Shuffle sounds a nicer way of just nicer sounding, but I don't remember what that was, but I'm sure it was more complicated than the first trick in a queen book, killing a queen book. All right, so I think the craziest thing about the hardest thing about berries is a really good ledge guard. Like a ledge guard who doesn't die. Like if the team with the ledge guard is able to keep you from supporting getting your berries in, and the ledge guard just stays alive, and Richard is really well known at doing that. So we're seeing, so as a result, we're seeing that they have 5 berries left, and the snail's just really close in. We have no warriors, only Richard on the map, warrior-wise, and I'm kind of expecting to see blue at this moment. Jump off the snail! It's like a pet peeve. Jump off the snail.
You're saying you're expecting it to be blue?
Sorry, gold.
Gold, yeah.
Thank you.
I was gonna say they have more berries. They are or sorry, they have the snail. They have.
What is a Walshy?
Oh, there we go. It is gold.
A Walshy? No. I've
It's
never heard of
called
a Walshy.
Like the
That was
the
okay.
MLG player.
All right, Full Snail University on gold, up and coming for reals on blue. Full Snail on
All right, so
gold.
Buff Star takes it 2-0.
All right, should be a good match. Full Snail University and
To type this out.
up and coming, living up to their names.
Oh wait, I have to go.
Oh, are you up and coming?
Yeah.
Well, your time to get on the cab has up and came. Get out of here. Please leave. There's a guy from Seattle who does it a lot called because was he hold on, was Walshy, was he like a Halo MLG guy like 10 years ago? Or maybe still a Halo MLG guy? He basically invented it. Yes, MLG yeah, okay, cool.
MLG, what?
Nice. We're talking about
How's it going?
some term that we weren't sure about, but is, I guess, called a Walshy. If you're basically going along crown scraping, the other queen is following you, and then you kind of pop out, turn around, and they go too far, and you kill them.
I could get behind the Walshy, even though it was made in. Well, I've only ever seen it. Damish do it all the time. That's kind of like Damish's signature.
Well, Carissa was saying it's kind of the thing that you do.
It is
I
technically.
get killed. I get killed by that like a gajillion times.
It's very hard, and it used to be a little bit easier before they updated it, maybe like a year ago.
Okay.
But yeah. How's it going, Charlie?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay. Feeling pretty good. I already have like 4 drinks in me right now, so I'm definitely having a great time.
Nice. Someone, I think Charles just put his identical beer right down next to mine, but this is mine.
Right.
That's his. I mean, we're not drinking it. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? This isn't PG-13. Look, as soon as I'm on the mic, it's not PG-13.
Yo, once I get on the mic.
That's Mad Dog on the mic. Horrible. Horrible. Let's talk about some match, though. FSU on goal for real. Well, up and coming for reals on blue. Who do you think's going to take it?
Up and coming is pretty hot right now.
Right, yeah. They've been the hot new thing.
Exactly. And,
Ooh.
you know.
It's looking pretty dire. It's looking pretty good for them right now.
Hang on a sec. No one put in the score for Full Snail versus Borfstar, round 1. Do you know who that was? You're on Borfstar, right?
No. I'm going to just assume it's...
Well,
no.
You just make up a score.
I'm almost positive that's the case.
Okay, all right.
The viewers at home could...
guys, round 1,
rectify.
Full Snail University versus Borfstar. Who won? What was it? Was it 2-1? Was it 3-0? What was?
Yes. Who do you think won?
Tune in and tell
Right.
us, or
Right.
2-0 rather. Is what I mean.
FSU won 2-0 versus Borf. Never mind. Thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
Change that. At least I was lenient. I gave them 1 win. All right. It's pretty casual right now. Nothing crazy. FSU has a snail, however. Blue does not. That's a interesting development, considering Damish's predisposition against personnel. Nothing crazy. Blue has no warriors left. They're gonna take 1 warrior out. Ooh, Damish gets taken out though.
Yeah, things are actually not looking very good for up and coming for real.
Yeah, for real, they're going down actually.
Although they are pulling the snail back. Damish is on
Right.
last life. Not looking very positive.
Right. Ooh.
So not looking like up and coming is in a very good position here. We could.
They're gonna get it. Yeah.
All right, Damish
these
is
are
gonna
great-
escape.
Ooh, nope, never mind. Damish has to evacuate immediately. He's gonna
Yeah.
have to enter the snail.
Okay. I'm pretty, impressed. Not altogether surprised that he escaped the bad situation that he was in there.
Right. But he's just buying time. It doesn't look like he's able to convert it into any warriors right now. Nope. It's a pretty good lockout by FSU right now.
Oh, and who is it?
Ooh,
It's
let's go.
FSU.
FSU takes it.
Wow.
1-0. Up and coming. Looks like he still needs to come. I sounded wrong. Up and coming still needs needs to arrive. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Yes.
How's your night so far? How you looking? How's your team looking?
Oh, I mean, not super great. We played one game together.
Right.
I was like 40 seconds late, so I did not play on Lit Famine for the first game. But
Right.
then we played together versus you guys. You beat us. Or no, sorry, you're not on Board Star.
That is Mustafa and Richard and the like.
Okay.
Right. Oof. Yeah. Not a good look. Once again, blue looks like they're kind of down, actually. They lost one queen life and they're one less burying. But gold doesn't have their speed warrior out yet. They're going to get one out in middle right now. Blue only has 2 warriors. Totally understandable considering they're running berries. Ooh, what a good kill. What a save. What a save by that gold skull. That's Charles Pratt.
And FSU is actually beating them on berries, although now it's tied up.
Right, yeah, and FSU is running 1 worker versus the up-and-comings 2 workers. Damish get a little stuck right
now. Yeah, a lot of the action is focused over by up-and-comings 5.
Ooh, whoa, what great kills.
Damish on the last life now.
Yep. Damish has to play.
Not looking good.
Not looking good at all. Blue only has 1 warrior, gets taken out. Blue only needs 6 more berries, but they have no warriors out. They're gonna get one more berry in. Gold only needs 4 more berries. They're gonna get 1 warrior out.
Yeah, I would be nervous if I was blue right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Gold only needs 2 more berries. This Lodge Guard.
Oh, okay. Damish still alive, staying alive. They're gonna have to do something about that hive, though. The 2 more berries are in the hive, and it's over.
Ooh. That's
and
before
just
dishonor.
sealing the deal. FSU takes it 2-0, up and coming. Still got a little bit of up and coming to go.
Yeah, they have yet to arrive.
All right. I'm up next.
That was a very fast match. Very fast match.
Lit Famine, Team Sam.
Oh, it's on me.
All right, it's Lit Famine on gold, Team Sam on blue. All right. We are going on to It's Lit Famine. It's Lit Famine versus Team Sam, our second place seed. God, so many chords. All right. So we have It's Lit Famine on gold versus Team Sam. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Paul Thomas is in the chat. Thank you, Paul, for tuning in. Really, really nice to have folks from Chicago watching. We are going on to the day map here between It's Lit Famine and Team Sam. It's Lit Famine right now. The lineup is Brian McFadden on Queen, Daphne Love on gold abs. We have Victor on gold skulls, Charlie Path on gold waffles, and Isaac on gold stripes. And they're going up against Team Sam, our number 2 seed for the evening. That's Sam queening, Kevin on abs for blue, Brian Kang on blue skulls, Peter on blue waffles, and Wyatt Young on blue stripes. And right now, 2 kills very quickly on Sam, as gold looks like they are in control of this game. Blue, however, is doing a good job of guarding this snail, getting some pullback, getting some pixels back into the center, kind of resetting this match. Oh, gold speed goes down. Daphne on an unfortunate charge. And this is going to allow Team Sam to get even more progress on this snail and take back momentum in this game. Hi, Charles, but I'm basically Seattle now. Oh, no. There's a Seattle scene. Excellent, excellent. I'm glad to hear that there's someone out in the Seattle scene to train up folks Oh, there we go. Nice win there from its Lit Famine. A bit of an upset. Our number 6 seed beating our number 2 seed. So very interesting. Yeah, I've heard the Seattle scene is great. I know that Lev went out to Madison, Wisconsin, is now helping them build their scene. So we've got a kind of diaspora from some of these older scenes out there helping the national scene grow. Well, thank you all. You all are doing the work. Kev is drunk, Rob says. I'm joined by Jenny Chang. Jenny, how are you?
Hello. Good, good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. We've got a pretty good tournament going here. An upset there as it's Lit Famine defeats Team Sam.
Woo.
Apparently, Kevin is drunk, according to. I'm not sure that means Kevin's playing worse though.
Yeah,
Kevin
some people play better, apparently.
It's true, and I think
with
Kevin
alcohol.
might be one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we have both teams. It looks like want to run the snail. It's interesting. I've seen a marked drop off in berries being run.
Really?
Yeah, I wonder if as we get closer to coronation, folks are deciding to
Do snail
be a
and
little,
yeah.
do a little more conservative. Be a little more conservative. I still think berries are viable on all maps.
Except
Even day.
No,
even
no
day.
way.
A good team, a lot of teamwork, right? All synced up. I think they could run some berries. I think it's possible.
No, I think it's a bit risky because you basically, well, in our case, I guess you would dedicate like a speed warrior to clear, and that really takes away from
Or the
like
queen.
map control. Yeah,
Whoever.
or okay, or the
Whoever's
queen,
in
but
the
like
neighborhood. Whoever's in the neighborhood.
yeah. Oh, hey,
Uh,
Paul.
Let us know, chat, what you think. Are day berries viable? And if
I
they are,
say no.
how viable are they?
No, not viable.
Not viable.
0%. Maybe 0.0001%.
Ah, I see.
So there is that like tiny chance it's viable, but like not
Gold
really.
gets completely wiped. That's going to be a lot of pullback from Team Sam. And Team Sam's almost. They're 2 berries, 1 cycle short from Half Hive.
Yeah, and this is surprising. This is why it's surprising to me that people aren't thinking that, or they're not running berries again and instead running snail, because look at all the progress that Gold just made on that snail, and it's right
it
back in
counts
the
for
middle.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it counts for
really doesn't. And they've lost a queen life. They have no warriors, and now Blue can just take their time running the berries. So
That's right. Yeah, berries now being a little bit closer in time to the snail means that when you get that berry advantage, you can really just sit on the
Well, that's hoping famine doesn't happen.
Right.
Yes, which is an important.
That is.
Yeah.
We have a disagreement. Speed clears, speed defends. Queen snail helps both, but if either die, day berries fail. That is true.
Exactly, and it's
true.
not like they're gonna survive forever, right?
It is
They're gonna
true
die.
That if everyone dies, you will not win at this
You're
game.
not gonna win.
But that's true of all of the strategies.
Yeah.
Dayberry's still viable.
I actually also think though that berries are risky, especially with the current meta, because people are running a lot more speed warriors on their team, which make it more expensive every time they die. So in that case, then famine is more likely to happen, right? Because people are grabbing speed, and then if they die as a
I
speed
guess that's
drone,
true.
like, you know.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
The threat of famine is real.
Yes.
I am a big believer that famine is not necessarily a bad thing. It just needs to be pushed back a little farther. I think all of the maps, even with the inclusion of Night, although Night's pretty good, but I think both Dusk and Day could use a couple more berry patches. Day is special.
Day,
I
yes,
think Day
I
needs
agree.
a lot more berry patches. And I think that would push famine off far enough. No, if warrior dies with snail, there's an extra. Yes. Well, it's true if you're running 3-1. You're going to have an extra warrior, even if.
That's true.
Yeah. Dayberries. So here's the thing. I do think that one thing we haven't seen is because berries are fast enough, no one's really gotten into the space where it's like a fluid switch into 3-1 for berries. I think
on which map?
On any
just
map,
on any
right?
map. Okay.
I think you get to about half hive, and every berry you put in, the marginal advantage of having that second berry runner lowers.
Right.
And I think if you got clear hive and you're not getting any pushback, then yeah, have that second runner keep going. But I do think that, you know, if you're getting a little bit of pushback, if you're worried about snail, then are you worried about the kind of robustness of your team? then have a second warrior go up and like put the rest of
Yeah.
those berries in with
Well,
one.
either second warrior or the second runner does snail pullback. I guess
Yeah,
you just kind of
that's
have
also,
yeah.
That's also
But it's a little trickier in that case because now you have no one clearing, and they're trying to bring back snail, and your berries are slowed down significantly.
that's
so
true.
yeah,
That's true.
it's just all a matter of, I think it's just really coordination and like good positioning
Yeah.
and not dying.
Team Sam right now running some snail on this dusk map, doing a great job clearing things out. But some pretty good moves there. Both
Yeah.
teams lose some warriors, but blue has got warriors to spare, and that's a speed snail right now moving into the net.
And BMAX on last life, not looking
Yeah, it's rough.
particularly
it's
in his favor.
rough out there for a gold queen.
Yeah, definitely. They
Uh,
need to get to that snail. It's a speedy.
Oh, I don't know
and
what that strat that just happened.
I
out
think
of, Victor and Brian McFadden was
yeah.
about, and the
Aw.
snail comes in, and that's 2-1 for Team Sam. All right, Team Sam on gold, Full Snail University on blue.
Yay.
Hi, Allie.
Oh my god, baby. Wait, Paul asked a question.
Charlie, can you?
Anyone want to comment?
Gold checkers is kind of like doing the right, like when you let go, so it's to the right.
It's really bad. I'll stop it. So I'll just do it.
Thanks. Oh, what's up, boys and girls?
It's lit.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Um,
Oligarchy or Classical Republic? How long ago was that? Oh, you should go Oligarchy.
2 minutes ago. But Day Berries needs 2 runners or it all goes balls up.
Yep.
I don't understand. I'm kind of reading this whole thing. I don't understand the context of Oligarchy or Classical Republic.
I think he's playing a game. Why are we scrolling back? Let's wait for.
Well,
the
I
new
want to
people.
get the context.
All right. Well, the
I'm
game's
trying
starting.
to parse. Okay. Well, there's a blue team and a gold team.
Yeah. One of them has Sam on it. One of them doesn't. I'm not sure which. Oh, teams. Oh, you need to update the thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Team Sam on gold and whatever Team BK is on blue. No, I'm backwards. Just change
Yeah,
lit.
yeah.
Just change lit. They're both wrong.
No, gold team is.
I don't
Gold team
underst-
is Team Sam,
I
and then
don't understand. I'll be honest with you.
FSU on blue, right?
Yeah.
And and I have to hit save. I remember this.
I understand technology. I don't. That's the joke.
There we go. All right.
You know, I initially went to school to be an engineer, and then I was like, no.
Isaac, what is your major? Is it religious studies?
Literature.
I knew it was literature. I
I
told Charles.
Charles asked me this before. He was like, I have a bet with Wilkening. Well,
We were on stream.
yeah. Charles said religious studies, and Wilkening said he didn't know. And then Charles said, Wilk and I have a bet going on what your major is, and I said, you're both wrong. Because technically my major is literature and translation and creative writing. Which is a pretentious way of saying I like books.
Okay, I think I was the closest because I said something related to English.
I think a few people. I mean, everyone knows it's book related because I work with books. Like I feel like that's the giveaway. Oh, good kill. Who was that? Gold Skulls. Who's Gold Skulls? Kevin.
Gold Skulls is Kevin.
Good job, Kevin. I could have also just looked that way, but whatever. But yeah, I just read books all the fucking time. It's my thing. Yeah, I saw that bump, Rob. It was good. I think I know which one you're talking
You're
about.
not supposed to. You just helped me make my mind up. It's Oligarchy or Classical Republic. I don't know.
We already
Oligarchy,
said
I
you
guess.
should do oligarchy because it's funnier.
Classical Republic sounds just pretentious.
Well, it says classical on it. That's why.
Sounds extremely pretentious.
Oh, that was a good kill from Sam. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, Blue Queen's on last. When did that happen? Oh, no, it's Andrew. Of course he's on last. He just dies twice and then just kills everybody. That's the Andrew way. He needs that risk.
Team Sam's in a pretty good position here. They're taking the snail out of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's still berries on the map. Oh, my God. Yeah, see? Okay. Is that Tiana? Oh, yeah. I didn't need to ask that. I just heard. I just listened. What's going on? Gold regaining control of the gates. We're trying to. Drew doing his thing. Trying to get some warriors out. Gets one. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Gets one. Got one. It's Tiana. It's always Tiana. Gets the speed gate. Tries to get Jabba out. Doesn't. Well, that's not. That wasn't Jabba. That was Mike. Right? No, it's Charles. Charles is skills.
All right, Blue's looking at FSU's looking like a slightly.
They're trying.
They're pulling back. They're getting out of some gates.
They got 3. They're all out.
Tiana is not speed though. She's just vanilla.
Yeah, but now they have 2 warriors out, so she'll probably die in the next 30 seconds and get speed. If the prophecy fulfills. Oh, double kill. I didn't even realize that was a double kill. Okay, who's that? Mike. Mike goes down. No. Jabba. Oh my god, I can't read. I haven't played this game in so long.
And there are 5, 6, 7. There's like 10 more berries left on the map.
Let's see.
By my.
Yeah, it looks like 8 to 10. They're all at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. So.
What do you call the little tunnel that the snail is in right now?
The tunnel.
Yeah, me too. But Charles was calling it the. Shoot, what was he calling it?
Whatever he called it, that's not what it's called. It's called the tunnel.
I know.
Some people call it the Lincoln Tunnel, and that's acceptable.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. But
yeah, but
it was something baseball related because then the other thing is the shortstop.
Yeah.
But it was like the
hallway.
hallway.
That's not even.
No, it was.
No, because it's baseball.
Maybe, yeah, it was.
Oh,
the long haul. That's what he called
haul.
it. Yeah. The long haul is what he called it, which it's like clever that it's kind of a play on words. That was gold.
I think so. Yeah, it was.
All right, Team Sam, good.
Oh, BK's queening, that's why. BK's awakened. Unless he just switched, but I don't think he just switched.
No, BK's been queening all night.
Okay. Gee, why is BK so good at video games? Ugh. It's every time I play a game, I'm like, hey, I'm pretty good at this. Then I play with BK, and I'm like, oh my god.
What besides Overwatch and
Overwatch and KQ, and I think I played PUBG with him once or twice too, and I don't get it. But it's all right. Like, I'm not bad at games. I'm diamond in Overwatch, but BK is just much better than I am. That's a good thing, though. I can strive to be better than BK. I have a friendly contest, you know. Ooh, that was good from Drew.
Let's see if BK can square up to me at Mario Party 1 mini games. I'll school his ass.
I love Mario Party.
You think you're gonna beat me in fucking?
We'll see after Coronation.
The one where you press AZ over and over again to pump it up. Or
we have a GameCube in my apartment, and my roommates and I will play Mario Party sometime. But mostly we like to play Monkey Ball Bowling.
Oh wow!
Wow, uncontested snail. Not anymore. Drew they let that go a little too long. I think they were trying to get warriors out. Oh, but it looks like they've kind of got it under control now.
Yeah, FSU not in a great position right now.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's 3 things that need to be done and only one guy to do it. So. Oh, he missed the gate too. He's got it. He's gonna kill it. Oh, nice wrap kill.
That's 2-0 for Team Sam.
Team Sam.
They take it.
Well done.
All right.
All right, up and coming for reals on gold, Borf Star on blue. Up and coming on gold, Borf Star on blue.
Baby.
It's time.
It's time.
For up and coming for real.
Oh, for sure we're going to have tiebreakers.
Versus Borf Star.
Oh, looks like there's new people over there. Looks like I think they're Carcase friends.
Okay, are they playing on?
Might be.
I think they are.
It looks like it. I don't know.
Oh, let's change the
Trial by fire, it would seem. I saw them come in because I let them in, but I have no idea who they are. Teams Damish and Moose bantering. I got a team with B1, Damish, and Sarah on it. That seems very intense to me. If I had to think of who the 3 most intense KQ players are, it would be those 3. But like intense in a good way, you know?
Sorry, I was distracted by something else.
Yep. B Wong is forever immortalized in my mind as I ran into him on the street outside of DeKalb Market, and he already had food. It was like right when it opened, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to go check out the market?" And he goes, "No, that'd be inefficient."
Wow.
Yeah. But
Nice.
he came and checked it out anyway. But he's forever immortalized in my mind as saying that, and it's peak B Wong for me. Hi, Jenny.
B Wong, who lives like an hour and a half away from here.
He's living his life, you know? He's just living his life.
So how long are you in the city for?
I leave Sunday.
Okay.
Literally, I came down. I told Kevin this. So yesterday I had to wake up before 6 a.m. to go on a bird walk, and then I had class all day until like 4. And then I napped for an hour, and then I got on the bus at 7 and came here. Like, it's straight up. It was just like stuff all day. Although I slept on the bus, which was nice, but. And then today I woke up, went to a job interview, hung out with my dad, came here. And tomorrow I'm going to wake up, I'm going to have lunch with my mom, I'm going to go to Waypoint and watch BK play Overwatch, and then I'm going to go out to dinner with my family, and then I'm going to go to sleep, and then tomorrow I'm going to wake up and get on a bus. It's hell.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, and then I have to go back to school and do finals.
Oh, right, those two.
Yeah, so I'm busy.
Yeah, so let's see how Borstar kicks it off here. Looks like we got the new player, or at least the player that I haven't seen before, Ryden Snail. Good.
It's a good place to start.
Good place to start as any.
She's holding the stick right.
She is. Yes.
That sounded much worse than I intended it to, and I'm sorry. The direction. She's going the correct direction. I'm glad we arrived at that conclusion.
And actually, Blue's not looking too bad here.
Yeah.
Up and coming for reals, the defending 5v5 champions from 1 week ago.
You know, even if you didn't tell me that, I would believe it. Looking at who's on that team, they're so good, all of them. But yeah, all right. I hear Tiana shouting. What's she shouting about?
Although
Aubrey's here, that's why.
Up and coming is now pulling it back into the tunnel. It's more than halfway. Blue's on their last life.
I didn't even see when
this could be a quick one. We could be
going into game 2 real soon here, but who knows?
And we are. There it is.
Commentator's curse. All right. Richard explaining the concept of running snail. You take the stick, you hold it right.
I don't think that's what he's saying.
No, he's not.
It's like, remember, there's a picture from the Spring Coronation from 1 year ago where Turbo is talking to Shay.
Yeah. And
he's like kind of doing some motion with his hands, and someone commented like, so if you get on the snail, you start riding it. Which is funny because they traded off queening. Like, they were the only team that like split queening that year.
They did pretty well, if I remember.
Yeah, they got they
second,
were in the
top 4.
finals of the
top
losers
4.
bracket. Yeah.
We passed the first round, right? I think so.
Lit Famine?
Yeah.
Well, it was double elimination, so.
Yeah, so we passed the first round. We didn't get eliminated after our first game, so
nobody does.
Yeah. I think we played 3 series. So
we played 2. So
okay, it's fine.
We lost to Please Clap, and then we lost to.
Didn't they win didn't they get like second or something too? Like, we got annihilated.
No.
When did the blue queen die? Like I looked and then the blue
Oh, right now.
yeah, I have no idea. Like I looked away to think about how many games we lost, and then I looked back and the blue queen had died. No idea.
Up and coming. Up and coming into the hive with they got
berries.
5 berries in so far.
Oh, 6th, 7.
Richard, infamous for ledge guarding, is in the ledge doing his best to guard. Although
They're making his life hard. They're making his life difficult here.
yeah, let's see what happens in this. All right, there he goes. He gets 1. He's
Oh my God!
he's being threatened in the hive though, and they're getting 2 more. Oh, just 1 more in.
Yeah, no, the second one's coming.
Coming in,
3
up and
away.
coming in.
3 away. I can't see who that is. Is that Tony? No.
You know, at least blue has gate control.
That doesn't look like a Tony shirt, but that could be Tony. I can't see who that is.
No, who's
On because of the hat, I can't see who
Oh,
it
it's
is.
Moose.
Oh no, on abs.
Oh yeah, Anthony.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who calls him Tony. I always forget that.
Well, yeah, because Google Tony is
Yeah.
that's Tony
Yeah.
to me.
Well, even he's like everyone calls me Anthony. I'm the only one who calls him Tony. I don't know why that is. Oh no.
Got a
Well,
berry in the high. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Nope. All right.
Luck
Live
for
to
blue.
fight another day, blue.
The speed in the front. I couldn't see his hat was covered. Rob.
Rob says, "Look at the screen in the front."
If only life was that easy, Rob. I wear glasses.
that's
you know
Sarah
I
with-
can't see. Oh, that's it.
That's a 2-0.
Oh, we have to play now, I think.
Yeah, we
Where's
sure
Hive
do.
on Life? All right. I hope we win. That'll be good.
Bye, guys. Wish us luck.
Or don't. It's not up to us.
All right, Hive on Life on Gold. It's Lit Famine on Blue. All right, here we go. We're going to have Hive on Life on Blue up against It's Lit Famine on Gold. No, exactly the opposite of that. Hive on Life on Gold, It's Lit Famine on Blue. Just to update about the standings, because there's a little bit of chat about that. We have a 3-way tie for first between Up and Coming, Team Sam, and my team, Full Snail. In fourth place, we have Borf Star at 2-2. Hive on Life is 0-3, and so is Lit Famine. So one of these teams right now is fighting to put some points on the board. And let's see which one manages to pull out on top. So this should be an exciting game. 2 teams out for a kind of glory. A kind of glory. Okay, here we go. Opening on this day map, we have It's Lit Famine with early control of the snail. Hive on Life running berries in the hive. I like to see it, but an early death on Tony is going to make it a tough pull. Right now, the snail is not yet out of the long haul, so that's good news for Hive on Life that's trying to get these berries started. But it looks like still only 3. And no backup for these ledge guards coming. Oh, it's a 3-1 berries on day. That is interesting. We'll see what they can do with that. Another berry comes in. That's 4 berries, and the snail has just moved beyond the long haul down at the bottom. Tony looking to capture some gates. Oh, no. Gold Warrior goes down from that speed. Berry Runner challenged this Warrior when they didn't need to. I think they could have gotten that berry in if they hadn't challenged. But right now, yeah, struggling to get these berries moving. Nice clear there from Tony down on the right-hand side gate. And we've got this snail. Has basically been completely stalled out right outside of the long haul. Tony with a nice dive onto the queen. Oh, he takes out 1 warrior, but he gets a nice turnaround kill from Daphne Love, I believe, on blue speed abs. Not yet at half hive here for this gold team. Let's see if they can get a little bit of pullback here, or do they want to run some berries? Unclear. Blue right now with a large warrior advantage, 3 warriors to 1. That means that they're going to get some pixels on this snail. Gold trying to put their formation back together, get over and get an answer to the snail, slow it down at least a little bit, buy some time for their econ. Their econ itself, oh no, nice turnaround. And actually a bad turnaround. And Daphne Love closes it out for its Lit Famine. And they go up 1 in the best of 3. Excellent, exciting game from those two teams. Always excited to see Dayberries make an appearance. And we're going to move on to the night map. Let's see how the night map treats Hive on Life. We'll see if Hive on Life wants to run berries on this map. It's obviously much more viable on night than it is on day. However, they did on day run 3-1 berries, so we'll see if they decide to run 3-1 berries on night, which I would not recommend to them if they're listening. Rob, I'll tell Daph that you're proud of her. I want to let everyone know who's watching. If you're coming out to Coronation, we're very excited to have you. And I hope Rob Newhouse will bring some of his delicious beer. For those of you who don't know, Rob Newhouse brews his own beer. Sometimes brings it out here to 5v5. But it has a variety of flavors. All of them, most of them, pretty good. I'm a big fan of, I think, the IPA maybe you had, Rob? I don't remember what it was called. Anyway, all right, we've got berries moving on gold for Hive on Life, and they're in control of the snail and bringing it back. Right now, blue totally wiped, getting 1 warrior out of this right gate. Gold not quite with the control they need to keep the lockout, and now it's gold down all its warriors as Tony comes in to clear the hive. So berries moving, though, for this blue team. They've got to be worried about this. Tony, though, is really emphasizing these berries, and now he's up against a lot of speed. So a lot of speed coming out for blue. Tony goes down 1 life. Is trying to get some military out and trying to move some berries. All right, 4 berries left for blue. That was a session IPA. I'll bring a strong IPA for Coronation. Oh my! I think we'll need a session beer for Coronation if we're gonna start drinking too early. All right, Tony trying to open up this hive, trying to control it. All of his warriors though have gone down once again, and this snail is moving. This is a really tough spot for Queen. She's getting pulled in all sorts of directions. If she can hold this center gate, get a warrior out, doesn't look like she can because none of her workers are trying to meet her. Okay, here we go. 1 warrior out. Tony's going to transfer over to the snail. We still have double ledge guard here on this hive. Oh, no. Nice lip in there from Brian McFadden as Tony goes down to his last life. 4 berries left. Blue with the overwhelming military advantage at the moment. Tony going down to clear the snail. Can he get a little bit of pullback? Buy himself a little bit of time. All right, he's going to get 1 warrior out. If that warrior can take a little bit of pressure from the snail. Oh, nice turnaround. And Tony, with some excellent positioning, gets a dive on Brian McFadden and ties it up 1-1. Hopefully award-winning. There's a homebrew contest at work the prior Wednesday. Well, we're all pulling for you, Rob. Rob, what is the name of Rob's home brewery? Do you have like a brand? I feel like you should have a brand. Like New Brew or something like that. Or House Beers. New House Beers. I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with beer names, clearly. Especially after I've had a few. All right, so that means we are going on to the Dusk map. And let's see, is this going to be a berry game or a snail game? So far, it's Lit Famine has run the snail on every single map. And Hive on Life has been running those berries. Both queens opting to open not center-ish. Both queens opening center-ish. Wow, that was some really, really subpar berry running there from both of those. That's all right. They'll recover. So 2 berries in, 1 up top, 1 down below for gold. We have a little bit of snail movement, but that's getting pulled back. I have some beers online. Let's social beers again. It's called Rob's Home Brew. All right, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good. Okay, so we've still got only 2 berries in for gold, and the snail has not really moved at all. There's only 1 gold warrior out. This is a bizarre game. I don't really know what's happening. Oh, now we have a blue speed snail running. That is very dangerous for this gold team. Tony just basically running from gate to gate. He's getting so much pressure. Both speed warriors out now for gold. They try to clear the hive. One of them immediately goes down. This is just a mess of a game. We've got. All right. Okay. It looks like blue is going to get a second warrior out. Gold has stopped running berries.
For now.
For now. The snail is moving up on the this speed gate, which is usually when the other team has to start really worrying about it.
I mean, looks like they're trying to pull it back now, which is great.
Oh, God.
But they're just trading lives back and forth.
Yeah. Both queens now have gone down one. This might come down to queen deaths and not an objective because neither of these teams is really running. Oh, good kill there from that's Rod from another kill for Rod. Nice. Rod is doing a lot of work here in this game. And Brian McFadden down to both of them, and there it goes. A nice dive from Tony.
Nice.
And Hive on Life takes it 2-1. All right, Borf Star on gold, Team Sam on blue. Borf Star on gold, Team Sam on blue. All right. So coming up next, we have Borf Star.
What team is that?
It is sort of Pigeon Rats.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Plus, against BK's team. Oh, no, Sam's team. My bad.
Against Sam's BK team. Sam's BK-based team. All right, so there we go. Hive on Life putting it on the board. First point of the night for Hive.
Yeah.
First one of the night. Good for them. Borf Star right now looking to take on Team Sam. Borf Star with a few new players, I think. Or players who have played before, but maybe not in a while. Team Sam, of course, a hybrid team between Team Break and what I assumed will be Samdit from Coronation.
Yes.
So this promises to be an interesting game. Whiny Drone Brewing. I actually like that. I think the great thing about that name is that droning means kind of to go on, and Rob Newhouse does go on and on.
Hey.
No, we love Rob. He's great. Perhaps the best objective warrior on his team.
What team is he on again? He changes teams too often.
I don't know.
I
Rob,
don't
do
know.
you have a team right now? If you do, shout it out in the chat. Who you're playing with for Coronation?
Yes.
Everybody's waiting to know.
Yes.
All right, we are going into the day map between Borf Star and Team Sam.
All right, looks like that middle gate, no one got out.
Team Break. Rob's on Team Break.
Oh,
sorry,
right.
Rob.
I forgot. Oh, yeah.
Is he? I don't know who's
Yeah,
on Team Break. Who's on Team
The
Break?
Team Break is basically Rob, BK, Wyatt, Kevin, and
I can't
who's
keep
that
it
last
straight.
one?
I can't
I
keep it
don't know.
straight.
Except a
All right. Thank you, Rob, for informing us. Team Break. Rob obviously looking for a Coronation win this coming May. Okay, Borf Star right now in control of the snail, trying to move it out, but they've
lost the queen life.
They've lost one queen life, and there's really only well, actually, right now the military advantage for gold.
Ooh,
nice kill there from Mustafa. Mustafa, of course, the queen for Borf Star, one of the oldest and most respected players. Oh, another kill on Sam. Sam
great.
going down to his last life.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to teams, I guess.
Team Break. Oh, it's just because who's on Team Break rotates all the time.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
and everyone else is constantly changing.
That's true. Oh no. Okay, so Moose goes down. He has no warriors out. Not looking so hot for Borf Star.
Yeah, this is a tough situation, but both queens on their last life means that anything can happen.
does it though?
The
I
magic
mean, he has
could
no
happen.
warriors. It's
Come on,
really,
Moose.
No.
Moose can do it. Do it, Moose. You've got it. Oh, look at him dance under those
Oh.
queens. He doesn't care.
That berry makes
Look
me
at
nervous.
right under the warrior.
Oh
He's
my God.
fine. Now he's dead.
No,
They've got
yeah,
him.
yeah.
All
It
right.
didn't look good for him, Charles, at all.
He was.
In fact, he put his head into the warrior's sword after running away for that long.
He was definitely in rough shape there, but
Yeah.
I believed he
You
could
did.
have he could have survived.
He could have.
Moose has got the moves.
He definitely does.
He's got the moves. He hasn't played in a long time. Well, he's been playing a little bit more recently, but he took a long break,
Yeah.
so he's maybe a little bit rusty. This is a new team, yeah. Let's see how they do on
Night map.
the night map. Yeah.
The night map.
All right. So you think we're gonna see some berries here, Jenny?
Let's see. We've got that team and that. Nope. No berries.
No berries? No berries.
Oh wait,
All right.
actually they do have a new player.
Oh.
So maybe.
Oh, nice
Nope.
early kill there for Moose on Sam.
No, no berries.
And it looks like you are correct. Both teams looking like they want to run
Snail.
some snail. But Borfstar needs to get in position to control. They're doing a good job controlling the sender. Let's see if they can
Yeah,
get some pixels on this snail. Ooh,
Ooh.
nice bump.
Oh, amazing.
And blue speed goes down. Oh no, but then a gold warrior goes down. So
You know, but
gold right now has double speed, but are not moving the snail quite as fast as I would expect. Where is their rider?
I think it's a new rider, so
Oh, no,
she has a
they're-
little trouble getting
She's
to.
looking
I think
for
she.
the way there.
Yeah, she
I
wasn't
see.
really aware of the vertical route,
I see.
and she
I
fell
see.
again. Yikes.
In the meantime, gold has been completely wiped out. Blue, there we go. Gold going to get a warrior out of center. Maybe another warrior. Locke not quite strong enough here for this Team Sam. Maybe one of the reasons that they've dropped a game against up and coming. Lockout can be very, very important in these long, brutal back and forth fights.
Definitely.
All right, so gold once again putting their formation back together, moving a few more pixels on the snail, but once again down to no warriors. And blue right now just being a little bit more durable in the warrior department.
Yeah, they're a little slow on that snail push, though. It looks like. they're
Oh,
not
nice
really
kill there
putting-
from Mustafa. He's going to get 2 warriors out off of it. Will he get the second one? Oh, no, nice bump.
Yeah, he did.
No,
He
he's
got-
still going to get the second one. And the snail is still dead in the center. So, really, you'd have to give the advantage to gold. The snail's in the center. There's a queen kill on blue. They have the queen advantage right now.
That's true.
And right now, neither team is really doing a good job of, when they have lockout, really holding it and really making the other team expensive. So, it looks like it's going to be kind of a bloody fight. These long, drawn-out, back-and-forth fights often lead to famine.
Yes, that's correct.
We'll see if that happens tonight. Moose just constantly having to worry about getting his warriors out. They keep going down. All right, gold's moving the snail again. A few more pixels at a time. Let's see if they can get it. No, don't quite get it to the waterfall. Waterfall is the goal there. But it looks like their runner has figured out the wrap.
Yes.
And yeah, now we go. All blue warriors down. Gold is moving the snail. And this is suddenly a pretty exciting
Ooh,
match
nice bump.
between these two teams. Once again, lockout not quite being held well enough. And they go for kind of a crazy bump. But the snail is so close. So close. If they can just move it a few more pixels.
Yeah.
Blue is in an
Oh,
emergency
nice.
situation. Lots of bumps. Oh, why did Waffles go in there? All
I
right.
don't know.
Waffles is down. Richard, Crazy
And,
Pants, Chan.
Those warriors need
Quicksand
to
boy.
come out quick. if they
Oh,
can.
nice rising kill there from Mustafa. Gets his warrior out
Nice.
and another kill. Mustafa's
He's
so good.
He's just killing
He's
those warriors
so
left and
good.
right now.
People sleep on Mustafa, but man, when he turns it on, he is incredibly dangerous. Right now, we
Definitely.
have gold with their formation up. They have completely wiped the blue team. One warrior now coming out for blue, but the snail is so close. If these warriors can resist
Oh,
charging
yes.
the queen, stop
Ooh,
charging
no.
the queen. Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay.
they traded lives,
All right,
and now
so
blue queen.
yeah, Sam's down to his last life. And Mustafa, he needs to get a second warrior out. He's only got one warrior defending this snail, and that's not enough. Okay,
He's
there's a
got
second
two,
warrior is
yeah.
out. Oh, no, nice dive there from Sam through the wrap, and we're back down to only Richard, Ray, Chan for this gold team. They're going to get a gold speed warrior out, Richard trying to stop this snail. He
yeah,
gets
he's
pincered.
not a good
And
spot to be there.
once
right
again,
there.
a lot of killing going on. Oh, all gold wiped.
And if you look at the map, there only seems
There's
to be about
very few
5,
berries left.
6 maybe berries left.
Very few berries left. And this game has been swinging back and forth. So if
Yes.
there's a bunch of kills on blue, if that's the next kind of sweep, then they'll be sitting pretty going into the famine. They're going to get 2 warriors out. Another
Oh.
warrior goes down trying to prevent that gold warrior. Richard immediately drops into 2 warriors and somehow gets out alive. There's only about 4 berries left on the map right now. Nice J in there from Isaac. Takes out one of the gold warriors. Moose right now doing his best to make blue expensive. He's not going to be able to do it, though. And it looks like blue will go into famine with the warrior advantage. We are at famine. Nice kill there from
Ooh.
Richard. If he can stay alive, his life is so valuable right now. They need to get control of the snail.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
another
Big
warrior goes
wipe.
down.
And yeah, Richard Ray Chan and Mustafa.
Yeah, I mean, Blue's got a speed
2
warrior.
players from the old Billy
Ooh.
Witch Doctor squad alone. Let's see how they do. Gold
Ooh.
is in possession of the snail. Oh, nice little
why
kill
did-
there from Richard.
Yeah.
And right now, blue with no war. Oh, no, but Richard overreaches. And now it's Mustafa versus Sam. Oh, the bounces.
This is
And
insane.
both queens now on their last life.
This is insane.
I have to maybe give the slight advantage to Sam here. He's been in a lot of famines. He knows how to play safe. Moose is just flying below him often. Yeah, Moose looking for a way in, but man,
I
Sam
mean,
has
you
been
really
in this
got to
situation
kill those
before.
drones before you try to attack the queen, because they will really mess
Oh yeah,
up.
they'll
Yeah.
destroy you.
Like, look at that right now. Moose
Yeah.
can't even get close to the queen.
Yeah, the blue drone's
without
doing
it
a
being
great
really
job of keeping Moose low. If he goes down there, he has a really hard time getting out of that worker quicksand.
Yeah.
All right, goals and control. Oh, wow, nice
stick.
stick.
Amazing.
Really good moves there from Mustafa. Sees it coming and adjusts. Now, I will say that one of the advantages Sam has is that I believe he had a really epic famine at Bumble Bash, so he can survive in these situations for a surprisingly long time.
Which isn't ideal to watch,
No.
but
No, I don't know. I'm having a great time. This is
Oh my
real
God.
Killer Queen, everybody. Queens only.
oh Jesus.
Queens and workers. The way it was meant to be.
Oh.
Oh, Moose
Oh.
looking for an opening.
Oh.
All right, he gets out from under those, but Sam is doing a good job just umbrelling this this snail, making sure that they're getting the pixels and gold isn't. Nice clear there from Richard
good
just doing
bumping,
so much
Richard.
bumping on Sam,
Oh.
but not long enough for Moose to get into a position to take advantage of it. And we still have the snail on the gold side of the map. Workers trying to bump folks. Oh, wow, what a bump.
That bump, though.
From, I believe that was Kevin, and blue takes it 2-0.
Good games. Good
Yeah,
games.
excellent game. All right, it's Lit Famine on gold, Full Snail University on blue. It's
What?
Lit Famine on gold, Full Snail University on blue.
I was watching you, and you had that really dumb. You had that really dumb kill where you went in and like you peeked a little, and I was like, no.
I know. It was fun. It's so much fun.
Oops, sorry.
Ooh.
Oh no, I'm not in the power seat.
Because you don't deserve it. What is it? In the chain of
Is that why you
command.
left?
The chain of command of the ship.
I was
first
gonna
mate.
say, I'm actually not older, so I can't even use that.
Exactly. And also, I was the second person to start doing this after Charles.
What do you mean? Like today or in general?
In general. I was the first person to decide, hey, I'll help him out.
To like try to do the tech?
Yeah.
That is fair. That is true that did happen.
Mm.
But that's not. I don't think that makes up for like the fact that I'm actually from NYU. Just kidding. Anyway, that means
That's a
I
bad
can actually
joke.
be penalized.
That's a bad
That's
joke.
all that means. That they can actually like have a, if I like break shit, they'll actually like put it on my.
Right,
you
if
can,
they
like,
break,
bill me
if
easily.
I break something, which I promise I won't, it'll be
We
just on
obviously
Charles's
don't want to, right? This is not.
I don't know.
updated,
I think I need one more. I need a few more beers before
you start breaking shit.
before I legitimately think about
I
it.
need half a beer.
You need half a beer.
I just get really like I'm clumsy person, and obviously gets worse when I'm drunk, right? So.
Are
it
you a
doesn't-
clumsy person?
Yeah, I knock shit over all the time.
Really? I've always. No. Yeah, you're pretty clumsy.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You made
God.
it sound like you didn't have evidence. And I'm like, no, I just know myself. And then you're like, oh yeah, no wait, I have evidence in like mental.
Right. Yeah. I have evidence that this snail is moving for gold right now.
Wait. Like literally, it's not.
It was.
Obviously it was.
It was in
If
there.
you're
It was
paying
in there. It
attention.
was in their best interest to move it, and they didn't
It
because
is the
they
best
were.
interest for both sides to move it.
Yeah. It was in the best interest for both of them to move it. Unfortunately, only one of them could move it at one time.
I think it's Feminine is actually going full mall right now because it looks like
Are
they're
they?
trying to get.
It looks like they're
actually-
trying to get speed snail. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I just realized that. Whoops. I'm
Yeah,
purple.
2 + 2 = 4. Someone going to speed is looking for speed snail.
Isn't that like maths or something like that? Anyway, but he spent like whoever that is, Stripes, he just spent too long on it.
Oh, they're coming out. It's Isaac.
That's like a small thing.
I respect it.
Not
It's
small,
Isaac. I
but
don't mind it.
Isaac.
It's Isaac. Hey, they are film mill. You were actually right.
So I'm right. Cool. I'm right.
Oh, it's gonna be short-lived. They're running berries FSU all day. Actually, look at
You
that.
know, I think it's most. I think FSU's plans right now should be to get Tiana outspeed, have her massacre everybody, and then
That's-
restart Snail. And then in the meanwhile, like while
Right.
everyone's
Ooh,
distracted
no one's down
and
right.
like no one's concentrated as a stable like ledge guard, run some berries.
Right. You know, that's one of the biggest reasons why I dislike FSU as a team, as far as strategy goes, because their entire strategy revolves around Tiana,
Tiana?
and Andrew
Uh-huh.
working together.
And you know, it's actually not terrible idea because they're gonna be around if they're gonna get Tiana
absolutely
outspeed.
terrible.
If they're gonna get for them to go berries because if they're gonna try to get Tiana outspeed, then they're gonna want to be near the the speed game.
Right. Well, it's absolutely terrible if you have to rely on
On two people,
people
yes.
when it's a 5-person game.
Yes.
But Blue is running these berries
Ow.
right now. They have 4 berries in there. They're 8 away.
8 away.
Ooh!
8 away.
808s. Heartbreaks.
Ooh. And Andrew goes down to last life.
How can he be so heartless?
What is this? The early 2000s?
Early 2000. You don't even know what year. But look
I was
who's,
barely sentient at that time.
look who's on chat right now. We got Rob. We got Paul. We got Marion.
Marion.
What's
We
up?
just know it's Marion. Hello,
Absolutely,
Marion.
Because she has shades. It's also an M.
Oh,
Kick it!
oh! 4 berries left.
Right.
One more. No. Damn it. Snail
Unfortunately,
is still chugging.
Unfortunately, they're employing.
Rob's not even on the other team,
Oh,
but there's
no.
the Snail's still chugging.
Right.
goes on his first
Unfortunately,
life, sorry.
Gold is employing the I don't want to run a strat game, strategy.
Hang on. Full mill is a. I'm just kidding. It's not.
It's a
It's not
it's
a
a
viable
perfectly
strat.
legitimate.
Oh wait. I think we're
strat.
seeing another. No, we're not. We're not seeing another kick in. Oh no. Oh, it's alive. It's bouncing, and it gets picked up.
This gold worker should probably just get speed right now.
I'm like, I thought Andrew plays. Oh no, that's B-Wong or BK. Sorry, I was like, I thought Andrew plays crazy on his last life. No, it's wrong person. All right, we're gonna see one more berry come in. 3 berries left. I
Oh,
guess
good.
that ledge does make berry on day possible.
Right, yeah. You know, Victor's polishing up on his ledge guard right now.
Uh-huh.
He's doing pretty good right now.
I don't know what's the best idea in the situation.
Keep.
Oh!
Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yo, what's happening right now? They're on a train. What's up? Oh no, Brian went down again. Blue only needs 2 more berries. This gold snail is barely past
Isn't
this.
that amazing?
warrior.
There's 3. Oh, whoa! Snail's moving. There's 3 warriors.
It's pushing. It's chugging. This
and
is
berries
insane.
still come in.
Oh no! Ah!
Why'd you leave? I'm just kidding. That was actually good.
Oh,
idea.
no.
Wait, let's see
No.
berries.
Oh! FSU
FSU
takes
going
it.
Crazy.
FSU takes
I'm
it.
so loud.
FSU.
FSU takes the first game. We need a picture
Can
of
you
you right now. You're
believe
so
it?
relaxed.
Can you believe it? They ran
Can I
Daybers
believe
and
that?
they won.
No, absolutely not.
Go figure. Against a full
Go
military team who doesn't want to run an objective, they won.
I don't know if it was really optimal because he wasn't able to. I didn't notice any clears at the time or any warriors dying, and it was just like a small space for the workers to get in. For me, it's more of a miracle that the workers were able to get in when there was 3 warriors plus the queen. like sitting around that hive.
Do you know what would be a miracle, right? If the snail pooped some berries. I'm still on this, right, baby?
I feel like the snail should be like that. That's the equivalent of snail going on mushrooms.
Snail on mushrooms. Okay, that's a great name. Let's call that. That's a new feature, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy, that's a bouncy Andrew.
Those who
Adelaide's excited.
Adelaide is crying at that loss. Brian McFadden just lost it for his daughter, and she's just crying. Just, why didn't you run an objective? I don't actually believe that Adelaide's crying about anything other than the fact that she
looks
crying.
happy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Was she crying? I thought she was. I heard.
Cries don't have to. Can be neutral.
I guess
That's
she's
her
totally
version
fine.
of saying something. It's like, have you ever been in a family that just talks really loudly and it sounds like they're angry, but they're
Right. Yeah,
actually
and
not?
that's why I'm a very quiet person.
And like apparently Ukrainian language, I forgot which one it is. It's like Russian.
Ukrainian. Yeah, I have.
I think they speak
I have
Russian in Ukraine.
Okay, I have such.
Whichever where Mila, what's her name from?
So close.
What was I trying to?
Tiana was trying to go for a pincer on Brian McFadden, and
know if that
unfortunately,
was-
she mistimed it.
You
Never
know,
mind.
I'm questioning if that's worth it because, well, you know what? Both speeds are open, totally worth it.
Once again, it's Lifham and hasn't.
FSU running berries.
Yeah.
Little Hammond is not running an objective. SFU has a snail on their side. What is going on?
Yeah, this is a strange predicament. It's Lifham has found themselves in. They're gonna run the snail right now. Not speed, mind you.
Oh.
No protection. It's gonna get taken out immediately. Brian
3 berries
McFadden.
left. 2 berries left for FSU.
Right, Brian.
Snail
and,
is technically on FSU side. Brian is. Finish my sentence.
well, he was doing something, and now he's doing nothing. Oh, one more berry for FSU. Are they gonna take it? No, they're not. Brian's gonna make sure he's not gonna let it. But let's click.
Andrew comes in.
Worker bump.
Andrew's in the high.
Oh no.
It's gonna be Queen. Oh, Andrew goes down.
Oh,
But the berries
FSU
able to come in.
takes
Able to
it.
come in. Yeah. Ukraine.
2-0. Incredible.
I'm gonna say that I mumble. I mean to say Ukraine. Ukrainian, I think, is the proper term if you're talking about the people.
Try to offend as many people as you can for yourself, please.
All right, Hive on Life on Gold. Up and
Or I
coming
can go
on
play.
Blue. Hive on Life.
Be offensive on the cab.
Yeah, you know, slap it. I hear that's a pretty offensive term.
All right. Peace.
You don't. Hey, what's up?
Do you want to change the score?
I guess I have to. Shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Up and coming for Reeds. Does that work? Oh, it does. Okay, great. Okay.
No, this is 0-2.
If they,
We're tied.
Sure we are. Okay, cool. What's up? How's it going? Joining me on the mic, Jenny.
What's up?
Jenny joining on the job. I don't know.
I don't know. Not a lot of J
Hive on,
words.
yeah, Hive on Life on gold. Up and coming for Reese on blue.
Exciting matches
Our
coming up.
our perspective, our teams are discussing if it's a tie or not. It definitely is. Hive up and coming in the lead. Oh no, they're not. Well, they might be. Is it a 3-way tie? It's a 3-way tie. If
I think
Up and
it might
Coming
be a
win-
3-way tie. Yeah.
Up and coming wins. It's gonna be a 3-way tie. Ooh.
And it looks like they have the advantage here.
Right. Gold is running berries right now. Interesting
berries.
strategy. What your team just did last game, and it worked out fabulously for you,
You know,
guys.
we weren't planning that, so I wouldn't say. I mean, we did kind of plan it. I guess Andrew called it, so we ran berries, but it wasn't. That wasn't our strat. In the
But
beginning.
what a wonderful strat it was. You were able
Yeah.
to win. Pull it out of your ass. Really
That-
out of your
well,
ass.
ooh.
Up and coming takes it 1-0. Talk to me. Why was running data berries? Why did you? Guys
Oh well,
run
that's
data?
what you do on a full mill, like against a team that runs full mill, right? You run both, or you run whatever objectives you can because you have all the time, as
Okay.
long as long as they're preventing you from coming out. So we did that, and then as long as Andrew stayed alive in the hive, it worked. And
Right, yeah. It was a really.
they should have sacked a lot earlier, and then just wrote speed snail, because then we would have been in trouble.
Right, but
Because Andrew wasn't last, but they didn't do that. So
they were.
yeah. So it technically, like, the strategy that they tried to do against us didn't work out for them. I would
Right.
say.
They were very stubborn about
Yeah.
trying to kill Andrew. Like, Gold is stubborn running these berries right now.
I would say they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty even. They have 4 on each side,
4. Oh, yeah.
and both teams kind of have a ledge guard in place.
Kind of. Ooh.
Gold's ledge guard just went down, so
Right.
now free berries for Blue Hive, and they're about half full.
Oh, never mind.
And Blue only has 1 warrior out.
Oh, that was insane. I don't know
Um,
how Tony was able to get out of that one. But he gets
So this
it
is
out.
crazy. Blue only has 1 warrior out, and they're still putting a ton of pressure. And
Right.
Skulls just got a kill on the queen,
Ooh, Damish is playing with fire right now.
and we'll see how this goes. I think they're gonna win by queen kill and not
Who?
berries per se. Blue, but
I don't know.
oh wait,
These are
oh but
very
yeah,
close.
they are very close.
Very close right now. They only need 2 more berries.
Yeah.
I think Damish is showing some feigning any kind of attack right now just to get this berry
yep,
win.
there you go. There you go. Last
No.
berry. Oh no,
Oh,
I
never
jinxed
mind.
it.
Are they doing a femme fortune? I hope they
They-
don't do a femme. Oh.
I told you. Oh, I called it. Queen kill. There we go.
Man, that was so
There we
fast.
go.
Up and coming takes it 2-0.
Takes it. So it's a 3-way tie now.
It's a 3-way tie. So how do you want to fix this?
All right, we got a 3-way tie for first place.
It's Jabba time. Jabba time. Jabba time. Everyone say it with me.
Jabba
Jabba time.
time.
Jabba
Jabba
time.
Oh my god, Tiana.
It's actually just tied no matter what.
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna start with up and coming on gold, Team Sam on blue.
Woo. Wow, it's like
what
perfect
happens?
read.
On the new map. No, I'm kidding.
What happens?
On Dawn map.
Oh my god. Everyone's screwed.
Ugh.
What's up? Yay. Oh, T. Join me. Yeah. T and Java on the mic.
T and Jabba. Sup, my dudes.
All right, so
Got them markers. Okay.
so
So
Team Sam on blue, and then up and coming for reals on gold. So
got it.
nice.
Nice.
So what do you think?
Who's gonna take it? Who knows? I don't know. Okay, so in bracket, Damish's team took it.
Yes.
So
Oh,
if
did
we,
they?
If we
I
go
didn't
by
watch.
that, yeah, they're the only team to beat Sam's.
Oh, okay.
So if we go by that, then But I think BK's queening this. I don't know if BK was queening the time in bracket because him and Sam are switching off.
Oh, I see.
So maybe this will be the thing to change it. But I could be wrong. He might have queened in bracket. I didn't watch the game.
Oh. Amazing. All right. So
Okay.
we've got standard. They're running
right
snail.
now, I would say Blue's at the advantage. They're up 1 warrior. They have control of snail as well.
Yes,
So.
I would say that as well. Looks like gold's
Okay, but
getting their third
yeah,
warrior
well,
out
But snail is on the brink of tunnel.
on the brink of tunnel.
Let's see if BK decides to go in. He doesn't, which I think is wise. Gold is trying to get a second speed out, which I
Ooh, a
believe
little
is
aggressive.
Sarah. Yeah, but now they lost their speed, and they lost the
Ooh.
queen. Great kill from Wyatt. He always has that tight spacing.
Yeah,
like in the
he-
middle of the map,
yeah.
like between the ledges.
And now gold's
Oh, man,
last
I thought
warrior.
Gold was gonna run that barrier. I
Oh,
thought they were
you
gonna,
got a little too
they were
excited
gonna
there.
do those day berries, man.
No, I
Bring-
think-
bring back the legend.
I think these higher
The
level.
problem here is Gold's warriors are going down pretty much as soon as they come out.
Yes, I mean it's
So they just need to be a little more durable.
yes.
Here. Okay, so
Blue
Gold,
team showing
Gold's
great
full
control.
speed is out, and I believe that's Brian Wong. He can usually do a lot. His spacing is tight. He can help zone.
Yeah, blue gold queen is
Ooh,
not in
and
a
that
good
was
spot
great,
there.
Great pincer from Kev and BK. Kev's got that pincer spacing pretty much down.
Yeah.
So let's see. Domish is on last, and that snail is getting desperate.
And he can't get a warrior out. Does not look so good for
Right.
Damish.
They're
Ooh.
forcing him into the lower parts of the map, which
Yes.
is where they want him.
Yeah.
You know, they don't even.
Right.
BK really doesn't even need a J here.
Ooh, I think a berry push him down. And
see, you always want to bring the berries down.
or you don't want
they
it because
save
you
your
will die.
life.
No.
You know what? When you're about to lose anyway, you need that gamble, girl.
Oh my God, you crazy, you crazy.
I say bring the berries. Okay, well their whole team just killed themselves.
And now Gold.
Now Gold is bringing it back, and
yes.
that's how you recover from that kind of a
Amazing.
thing. Yeah. So,
Except I would still say that they're playing from behind.
oh yeah, I
It
mean,
doesn't-
Blue's already back out.
Right.
I mean, they weren't back in full force when they all went down, so they didn't really have the room to hold the gates down. So,
Ooh.
I mean, BK was smart. Like, he didn't try to close out
Right.
there. He, like, as soon as he saw they lost
Ooh.
it, he went and he got the gate. I think some queens make the mistake of just desperately trying to close out there.
Right.
And they just lose.
Yeah,
everything.
I mean, right, they had that progress, so they
Alright.
just have to stall enough.
Yeah, some queens just, like,
Up and coming for
they
real.
desperately-
on blue. Full Sail University on gold. Full
they
Sail
want it.
University
They
on
want it
gold.
so bad. Okay,
Wish
let's-
us luck.
Up and coming. It's on what color?
Up and coming on Gold, Full Snail on blue, I think. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Fly it higher. Upcoming versus. Oh, my B. I gotta switch it up. Fly it higher. Looking good. So yeah, if you're just joining us, we are currently in the midst of a tiebreaker for first place and second place. Depending on how this works, maybe FSC has to play against Team Sam again. And we're on night map. Per Full Snail's choice, I believe. Looking good so far. If Blue's running barriers, let's go. But Blue has the, well, I spoke too soon. They had the better opening, able to get both warriors out while going at no one. But they're Gold's gonna get 2 warriors out to Blue's 2. Looking pretty good. Isaac joining me on the mic. Isaac,
What up?
Birdman, Youngblood.
I'll show you what my next tattoo is going to be. It's in one of the books I brought.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was reading this essay, and he's like, I'm going to introduce my final concept now. He introduces his concept, and it's like really out there, and he's just like, I've left this blank space for you to consider this concept, which is the literary equivalent of, go ahead, I'll wait.
Okay. So wait, are you just gonna get a tattoo
Well,
of a blank
he
space?
has a bunch of like periods in a specific way.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get it like that. I'll show you.
Hmm.
But anyway, what's
Kind
going
of sounds.
on?
Well, yeah. Well, we have Gold running berries as well as Blue. It looks like Blue's ahead currently with 2 berries left to Gold's 4. I believe Blue had the better opening in the beginning. Gold was unable to get 2 warriors out as fast as Blue.
Oh, but the good legend from Gold though.
Right. Yeah, you know, it's Mike.
Yeah.
One of the old ones.
Ooh.
Oh, this is not looking good. Oh. Oh, wow. Mike doing a
Well
great job.
done.
He's gonna kick it. He's gonna kick it over. He's kicking it over.
They got it. They got it.
They got it. FSU takes it with the berries. Very close match.
Yeah. No kidding.
I believe that was just 1
Yeah,
to 1.
it's 1 for 1 for 1.
All right. So my team's up.
All right.
I do want to see this tattoo though.
Oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you after.
Is it just like an ellipsis after?
Well, it's they're in a specific order. It's cool. Get in here, Charles. I don't want to do this by myself because then I have to switch seats. Oh, I'm gonna switch seats. Oh no. I don't like this seat. Okay, who's playing? I don't know. Is that it? Oh, I guess we're breaking before glory. All right. Oh, who's up there? All right, if no one's playing, I'm fucking done. I don't want to do this. Thanks, all. LaCroix over there. It's the whitest problem I've had in a while. Okay. What is this? Team Sam on gold versus who?
FSU. I'm here at the personal behest of Brian Kane, with good taste in commentators. Also because I was closest.
That's true.
All right, so right off the bat, we've got 2 speeds on 1 speed on each team and 2 vanilla. Wow, what a surprise!
What a surprise.
Who could have seen this coming, Isaac?
Not me.
Absolutely.
Okay, what's going on?
We're in for a real treat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice stick.
Oh, is they,
Oh, nice bump.
This is
Nice lucky
best
bump.
of 5, right?
Yeah, okay. So Gold is going for the tried and true strat of killing Tiana first, but Andrew pulls off a miracle kill on the Queen and a Warrior, allowing Tiana to come up uninhibited on the left gate. So free kill bot.
That really is the strategy against FSU, is just kill Tiana.
Yeah, it is really just kill Tiana.
But she's
Well, I mean, they made it past the first hurdle, which is getting Tiana out. Oh, nice bump, though.
Yeah.
Amazing bump by Wyatt. Always
Wyatt's had great
so
bumps today.
cognizant of when he can bump the Queen on
Wyatt
the side.
and Kevin have both been playing real good today.
Yeah, real good. Real hot.
As you can see by the standings, I've just been here.
You've just been here?
We're at the bottom.
Oh, nice.
I'm just here.
Hey, man.
I'm just happy to be here.
That's a great
It's a
attitude
nice
to have.
break before finals. All right.
Oh, why did
going
Kevin could have had the kill, but he turned around. Oh, and he died for it. Unfortunate, but it's fine.
Yeah, suddenly things aren't looking so good for Team Sam.
I don't know. I feel like some warriors are just throwing their lives away, but
They're giving it their best shot.
it's fine. Everything's fine in Killer Queen. Nothing really matters.
It looks like they're...
Second hurdle. Can they get Tiana out? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Oh, but at the second
No.
warrior, so she's also now.
Tiana's out
But
with speed.
that's
But-
fine. I think Gold is trying to get speed right now, but FSU has been doing a fantastic job of just blocking speed gates because that's all. Then like they don't care about letting vanillas out, which is pretty much the meta now.
Like, we were playing against them. I was trying to get speed, and Tiana was just like flying around.
Oh no, she just camps speed now.
Well, Charlie killed her, and then Andrew just flew up and started blocking speed. And I was
Oh
like, well,
yeah,
all
no,
right.
it's a good trade. It's a good
I
trade.
was like, all right, I give up now.
I think that's probably for the better because honestly, one speed is scarier than like maybe like well I can't believe that worked.
Well, that was that day map where Andrew just stood in the hive and lost eventually. But it's okay.
Everything's okay. See, look, they're just racing towards speed after they saw Skulls trying for it.
Skulls
It's
get
honestly
speed.
a really good strategy.
Both, yeah.
What else are they trying to do here? I mean, they're just trying to get to
Lion
snap.
Killer Queen
They're
is
trying
what's
for
happening.
pincers, but that's a nice setup pincer
Ooh,
by
yeah.
Sam and Kevin. Sam and Wyatt, sorry. Oh, wow, I can't believe that
yeah.
didn't kill anyone.
Close.
One of them should have died there.
Mhm.
Watch out. Be careful. All right, so bad stick. So they're going for blue skulls right
Yeah,
now. He
yeah,
should
yeah,
die. Yeah.
They're trying.
Tiana's getting out left. No, she just died. All right, so we've got Mike up. Mike's pretty good. As last warrior, he's
Mike, I would rather have Mike as last warrior than a lot of people. So
absolutely.
I mean, everyone on FSU was.
Oh wow, nice lucky kill.
Yeah.
Good standing still, and pushing a little to the left, I guess. But all right, so they're probably gonna try to get some left gate, but Gold Abs is doing his best. Doesn't make it. It's a little risky. Can't blame him for for choosing life. Oh, but a bad stick leads him
Sam.
out in the open.
Sam
And
did.
now Gold is down to last warrior, trying to get bait up with speed, but Andrew's just dedicating his
Yeah.
entire goal to just blocking this end.
Andrew's just doing his best.
Yeah. Who is? Oh, that was Mike. He
Yeah.
took
Oh.
a little risky, but that was good. He threw himself at the queen, threw some mind games, threw BK off his.
It's the Sam energy.
It was the same.
It's strong
I mean,
in
like
that team.
you can only defend yourself from warriors hurling at you.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
for so long
Yeah,
before your
you-
mental
yeah.
fortitude just
Yeah,
dies.
eventually, it's just like I'm gonna run away from the warriors flying at me. It's not the
You
move.
can't fight
It's
instinct.
not the move. BK blamed the stick flip back.
Okay.
I don't think so. He didn't go up. He was
Yeah.
just flying away.
Okay, BK. Okay. Just kidding. I think that stick actually does flip.
Yeah.
So-
The gold cab's been kind of weird. Charlie was saying
It
he's
has
having
been. I know
issues too.
Blue Skulls has been a little stiff, and Gold Queen has been a little loose.
Neat. I haven't been here. I don't know. I don't watch the streams anymore. I don't know.
Did you not play?
I played a little bit, but we were mostly on gold. I think we played like one game on blue.
Oh, fair. And you don't play Queen on Gold, I see.
Yeah.
Is that a fair assumption?
I think that's fair and correct.
Okay,
let's
so
see
he's
what we
going
got.
for the.
the up opening. Yeah.
I really want to start relating all Killer Queen openings to chess.
Yeah.
Because, so you know when on day map, a queen dives under and goes towards the enemy speed gate?
Yeah.
That should definitely be called the Sicilian opening.
Oh, yeah.
Sicilian defense or whatever like that. Just because the Sicilian defense in chess is actually you're going extremely aggressive.
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
It's like you're literally going more aggressive so you can play a defensive game later.
I know chess, so.
Yeah, oh really?
That's
okay.
that's a game that I know.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So I just Wikipedia that. I'm like, you know what name I really like? Sicilian. Let me look that up. I'm like, oh, it's perfect. Like I know
I
very
respect that.
I know how to play chess. I just know no theory. So
I was a chess prodigy.
holy shit! Why are
Yeah.
you studying Russian literature now?
I got bored of chess.
Fair, tough but fair.
That's what happens to every child prodigy. They get bored and do something else.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
if you
there
do
was
something
that
to
like I was watching, you know, because I like to watch tabloid news.
Okay.
There was that kid who was like a famous he was like a weightlifting prodigy.
Yeah.
And he was like 11. He was really strong. Now he just sells surfing merchandise. He just like operates
He
a
got-
surf shack.
What did he do in the beginning? He did.
He was a weightlifting prodigy.
Oh, well, yeah.
And
he
now
sells surf.
And
I
now
mean,
and now he just like
I guess he has the
now
body
he's
for
just-
it.
Yeah.
I mean, so it kind of makes
No,
sense.
he's not a model. He just he just owns a surf shack. He's just chilling.
You know, like the smartest man in the world supposedly like runs a farm.
Yeah.
And he like wrote a book on like why string theory is stupid or something.
He knows.
Something smart.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so this is a, yeah.
In the ideal world, everyone's just chilling.
Everyone's chilling, doing
Yeah.
what they want.
Yeah.
Let the machines run it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Props. Okay. So 6 berries to no snail. That seems like the one in every win condition except military.
Yeah.
But Andy's known for his wily maneuvers, so he should be able to clear this guy.
He's not on last yet. So.
Yeah, he should be able to clear this pretty easily, or at least, oh, never mind.
Yeah, see, now he's on last.
Okay, now he's on last.
Now they're going to win.
Yeah, I don't know why. He should just stay on ceiling, push further until the berry gets in, and leave. Like, you don't need the warrior kill on Hive.
He needs the pressure of being on last.
He does. You're right.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. That was a great play by Andrew. No mistakes. Just mental mind games up the wazoo.
Because that's what, if every game Andrew plays, he'll die twice in the first minute, and then he just wins.
So, kidding aside, you know it's just because he plays safer on the last live, right?
I don't know what he's good.
No, he's naturally good. It's just like he'll take the 30% risk.
It works well for him. So.
But just imagine with him.
And
imagine
look,
if he was
and
last
look,
life playing
FSU's
2 lives
two
better.
berries away.
Yeah, okay, I can't argue with that. This guy should just run under. The warrior will go under, pops down, now he has position, and now
It's
it's a free
okay, the
berry.
berry's still there. They're going to run
Fantastic.
both in. That's it.
Oh, wow, that was great timing. Fantastic. Really good by FSU.
Yeah, that was great.
Tiana's playing hot today, I gotta
Yeah.
say. I got to say.
A lot of good plays tonight.
Yeah.
Just well done by all.
Are you interested in Go at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Did you watch the AlphaGo?
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
Did you watch the match or did you watch like an analysis?
I
or
watched the
something?
whole game.
That's crazy.
I mean, I cut out the bits in
Yeah,
between.
okay, fair. I watched the documentary
But-
on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
The documentary is actually really good. It set up this really cool narrative of like inevitable progress
Yeah.
thing, but also at the same time like when like in real progress that AlphaGo was gonna beat him like 3-0,
Yeah.
and on the 4th day, Lee
Yeah.
Senduk, whatever his name,
Yeah.
Lee Sendol,
Lee Sedol, yeah.
Lee Sendol, he was like he won the final game, and
Yeah.
everyone, including the AlphaGo team, was just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
humanity,
It was.
I love it.
It's because the AI is really bad at playing from behind, so he just figured out how to get it behind.
But I mean, like they broke it down where like on game 3,
Yeah.
they did a move where like 1 in 10,000 Go players would find it, and
Yeah.
AlphaGo did it.
Yeah.
And then in game 4, Lee Sendol did a move that
Yeah.
1 in 10,000 Go
Yeah.
players do it, and it was like
Well,
beautiful.
For a long
mimicry.
time, Lee Sedol was like the best. He was like
He was so good at
He was
improvising.
number 1 for like 8 or 10 years or something. Like
Yeah.
a long time.
They compared him to Roger Federer, where it's like
Yeah.
he's not playing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
win a tournament; he's playing to win the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
It's like I want
Yeah.
a combo.
Yeah.
It's like Team Break going for the full tournament and glory.
It's like you know how chess players can memorize like the whole board and they
Yes.
just play it like patterns.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, but with the whole tournament. Like
That's-
it's like he's just.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're one of
just-
those players.
He's just thinking even further out. Like it's
crazy.
incredible to me.
Yeah, but he was. Yeah. Anyway,
And he can do that because he knows he'll just win games.
he was
Like that's
he's really
the
good.
level of skill he's got. I wish I was that good at anything.
One less tangent. They said after playing AlphaGo, like the European player, the Korean
Yeah.
player in Europe who played against AlphaGo
Yeah.
as practice, and Lee Sendol, just like their rankings
Yeah.
spiked because
Yeah.
they played AlphaGo so much.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Well, what was really funny is they did like a Hikaru no Go thing where they just put AlphaGo on one of the
Oh my
online
God,
Go
Hikaru no Go.
servers, and everyone started
Oh,
playing it,
that's
and they
sick.
couldn't beat it. and everyone was like, "I think this is AlphaGo" because it played like AlphaGo.
That's so
And
funny.
the AlphaGo people were like, "Yep, it's AlphaGo."
We got you. Really fast, I guess. As an aside, Gold is winning on berries.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that's a critical
He
kick in.
canceled his own kick. Oh my God, if that went into blue.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Fantastic recovery by Blue.
Oh, I
though.
haven't been watching. Who's been winning?
FSU won night.
FSU won
And
night. I
day.
know that. And okay, so that's.
Wait.
Oh,
FSU won
what?
everything.
Oh yeah, FSU won everything. Great.
Okay, cool. Good job,
wait, hold
Isaac.
on. Let me look like I.
Wow, our commentary
Okay,
was
great.
fast.
Yeah.
Want to give away?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody who tuned in. We're just going to put it on free play from now on for the rest of the night. As always, we appreciate everyone who tunes in from all over the country. Here for our little Brooklyn tournament. FSU with a sweep. Yes, thank you, Rob. Occasionally we pull it together and make some plays. All right. If you stick around, I don't know if Kevin's planning to do his After Dark show. Always a good time when he does, though. I, however, am going to sign off, and I am looking forward to seeing you all next week. All right. Good night, everybody.
You turning the brightness up, or you just figuring it out?
Figuring it out.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go get my LaCroix.
LaCroix. Oof. You didn't want. I think that looks better. So yeah, let's see this tattoo.
It's not that exciting. It's just 3 lines of dots.
With like 2 tabs in between them.
Yeah, pretty much. But what he says before is just like over here he's like, all right, so here's my final concept, and then here he's like, so here's the main point of my final concept. And the next paragraph is, let me explain. So to defend this, you cannot prove me wrong. And this is just him going, go ahead, I'll wait.
Wow.
Try. And then the next thought he goes, no.
Frontier Within.
Essays by Abe Kobo, which is his name in the traditional order, but I just call him Kobo Abe.
Kobo Abe. What does he do? Or is he just
He writes a lot of like plays and novels.
Oh, okay.
But his essays are really cool because he's got this one. This one that I was reading is about like consciousness and unconsciousness and how it relates to poetry.
Okay.
Which I don't care about at all, but he's basically just like being sassy, which is great. But he has other ones that are just like, he has one called Hand of a Calculator, Heart of a Beast, which is about how he writes like really weird shit and like why he likes doing that.
Hand of a Calculator.
Heart of the Beast. It's really cool.
Sounds interesting.
It's incredibly difficult to read.
Is it?
Yeah, normally I read pretty quickly, but it's so hard.
Why did you have to like look up some stuff, or?
No, it's just like ordered and explained in a way that requires a lot more thought than I usually give to writing.
Was that good or bad?
Both.
Okay.
I wish I could read it more quickly, but I can't, so oh well. I'm giving it the best I got.
So where's that tattoo gonna go?
On my other arm probably, or like in here maybe on the back.
Is it gonna go up and down or?
I haven't decided yet.
Perpendicular.
We'll see. Well, maybe it'll go parallel to my arm because I sit like this a lot with my arms on the desk.
Right. So you're just gonna be like, hey,
so,
look at
so
that.
then there's just a blank space. Yeah.
Okay.
And I already have one weird book tattoo. I can help. And he has another book that I want to get that with some art in it that I want to get tattooed too.
So wait, the bird's from a tattoo. Bird's from
yeah,
a
the
book?
bird is Chekhov. He wrote 2 plays: The Cherry Orchard and The Seagull. So I got a seagull and some cherry blossoms.
Okay.
And I'll have money over the summer because I'm gonna work hopefully.
Right.
So I'll get tattoos.
So when are we gonna? When can we expect to see an arm sleeve?
Somewhere down the line. It's in the cards.
It's in
but
the cards.
It's not gonna be like a cohesive. Like this arm, I want to do one big sleeve, but this one I just want to get like stuff that I like.
Okay. Respect that.
We'll see.
So you just came back last night?
Yeah, late too. I scheduled because I figured I'm only back 2 days. I can schedule a bunch of stuff in them. So.
All right, you just wanted to see the interview, and then you just wanted to see.
Yeah,
your parents?
Interview, see my parents. I'm here, so.
Okay.
I'm good. And I'm gonna go watch BK play Overwatch tomorrow too. That'll be fun.
That's exciting.
It sold out in 5 minutes, and I got 2 tickets. It was great.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it free or is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Free in all ages, but they don't usually sell out that quickly. Like usually you get like 12 or 24 hours for like a normal game.
So wait, do you know what the name of the team is?
It's the fan teams.
Right. Yeah. But do you know what the name is?
I could check on Twitter.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So wait, the fan teams, does that?
So the fan team from Houston is coming to New York.
And they're gonna.
They're gonna play our
team?
fan team. Yeah.
Okay.
New York's Overwatch team is the best one.
Well, yeah, I know that much. Is the fan team the best one as well?
I mean, BK's on it.
Fair. Yeah, he's a person that takes the games very seriously, so I wouldn't put it past him to be one of the best.
Yeah.
Run, B-Wall.
He's gonna lose his spot. I'm so glad I charged my phone before I came.
I always do, and then I always have like 30% left at the end of the
Really?
night. Yeah. Kind of because my phone's a piece of shit.
I'm sitting at 33, and it was at
Yeah,
like 40 something.
I think I have like 40.
Nice.
Yeah, I have 35. That's fine.
You should get a new phone, or are you thinking about it?
I'm going to this summer, I think.
What are you looking at?
I was reading the news before, and then I got sad, so I stopped. We were bombing Syria again.
Were you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
U.S., France, UK joint operation. What's weird is there's like live coverage of it on Twitter.
But you can't find it anywhere else.
Well, it's just like live video of like what's going on there, and it's so weird.
Why?
Because it's Twitter. It's 2018. This is how we do news coverage now. It's so weird to me.
It's the future.
It is the future, but it's like cool in a weird way.
I guess.
Because
it's,
it's not like Desert Storm where they had like all the reporters were in like a hotel and they were calling in and explaining it. There's just people with like cell phones, like on like hundreds of people on the ground, just like videoing it live.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's so weird.
I think that's like the beauty of like modern day. Sort of coverage of news.
Yeah.
Because everyone has.
And there's no bias to it. It's just like raw live video.
Yeah, it's literally just like I'm getting bombed right now.
Yeah, I'm getting bombed. Here's a But like, well, what else are you supposed to do when that happens?
Nothing.
Because you can't,
You're
it's so weird.
Duck and cover.
Yeah, duck and cover.
I mean, if you're in that, whoa.
Supposedly they're only bombing chemical weapons sites, but.
Oh well.
This is the same. It's very eminent of the Iraq War. This is why I'm annoyed, but it's okay. I mean, that's not the only reason I'm annoyed, but.
I mean, I briefly remember the Iraq War.
Well, it's because we thought Saddam had WMDs, but he didn't have WMDs.
He just had oil.
Yeah.
He just gas.
This is more of a proxy war against Russia because Russia backs Assad and we don't. So it's like, and it's weird because there's. I hate world politics. It's so complicated, dude.
Yeah, it's bureaucratic. It's kind of annoying. No one likes it.
JFK when he was campaigning, he went door to door in West Virginia.
Really?
Because he just could do that because it was the 60s.
Right. Now
it's so different now. I mean, you can, but you'll have like 50 dudes with you. It's so weird to me.
Right. Nah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that movement now? Like turn the state to blue or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Blue midterm.
Blue midterm 2018.
I mean, it always flips, but I think this year it might flip really hard.
Yeah, I mean, Paul Ryan's not seeking re-election.
Yeah.
He's retiring, period. So that's cool.
He's retiring. He's gonna go look for his spine.
He's gonna go back to the gym. Did you see the photos of him in the gym?
He's ripped.
Best.
He's so ripped.
Like he's a horrible human being, but those are great photos.
He's damn ripped. You gotta give him credit. Like I don't like him, but good for him for putting that effort in.
Yeah, so good. Whoa, dude. Oh, I love it. Wait. I just need a.
What are you doing? Paul. I'm so glad. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Wait, hold on. Let me just do this actually. Ooh. Image. Yes. Wait. Oh no.
You have
Never
to
mind.
download it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait. No. I can just do. Remove that. Yes. Wait. Add.
It'd be probably browser or what do they got? Display capture would cover this, or yeah, browser source.
Oh hell yeah!
No, it's looking for a URL. You can't make it auto do that.
Oh yeah.
So cancel that, delete that. You have to do either display or window capture.
Hold on. Let me
I
just
think
do
window
this.
capture will do it.
You just window capture?
Yeah. No. Go to properties. I don't know what it's doing that.
I don't want to download it, but I do.
Charles would be so confused.
You would. You would. I think that's the beauty.
Or maybe he wouldn't notice. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Don't worry about it, Java. We were talking about politics, and Kevin started talking about Paul Ryan.
Hell. Yeah. Wait, fuck.
Oh, whoops. That's not it.
Damn. Looks good.
He's ready for his close-up. Look how focused he is in that picture.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that.
Charles.
Red hat and everything.
This is in 2012, too. He's ahead of the game.
Oh, man.
He's ahead of the game.
Bench. Those are like 10 weight pounds? No, it says 40. Holy
20,
shit.
It says 25.
Damn, 25?
Wait, I think it says 40 on it, but it has 25 written on it.
Damn.
Oh, no, those on the ground are 40. The one he's got in his hand is 25.
Yeah, look at his sneakers. Oof.
Ooh.
Looking good.
Look at how excited he is.
Damn. Now he's like trying to smile, but he's also like, this is kind of heavy right now.
You know, it's that face when you don't know what expression you want to make yet.
Yeah, he was just like in the spur of the moment.
He's like, I know you enough to make an expression, but I'm not sure what expression that is yet.
Yeah, and it's also like in between something, so like he obviously can't think about it right now.
That's the white.
This is the one.
This is the
this
one.
The one. Man, look at him.
Look at him. He's like, have you seen my spine? I need it. Put it in my hand.
So good.
Oh wow. Cut.
And
it's okay.
It's just 505. Damn.
Charles is gonna be so confused later.
Damn, look at that. Is there a video?
Oh, please. Hell yes.
Video.
Oh no, it's not a video of him. It's just a video of he's just where.
Okay.
I've never been so disappointed in my life.
Okay. It does.
Let's go back. Let's put the game back.
Okay. I think we're good. Damn, that was great.
That was great.
Big fan. Oh, but yeah. All right.
No man.
I usually get most of my news from like Reddit now.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Like they also have like that whole like live stuff.
My measure of how bad the political regime is somewhere is how many people's names do I know in it, and I know too many people's names in the administration right now. Whereas like in the Obama years, I knew Obama, I knew Michelle, and then I knew Paul Ryan was there,
Right.
and then like Secretary of State, I don't know, press secretary, I don't know.
You're forgetting one very important person right now.
Who?
Joe Biden.
Oh, I do know Joe Biden.
JB, bro.
I love Joe Biden, dude.
JB, bro.
Joe Biden.
Bro Biden, bro Obama.
I really want to meet Joe Biden. Like
Seems like a really cool dude.
he seems so cool.
He seems like he's old enough to like not give a shit, but like he cares about the right stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas like everyone else, like Mike Pence.
Yeah. Well, he's just kind of there, Mike Pence.
I think he does a lot more than we give him credit for. but like it's all the.
But in
bad
like a bad way.
Yeah, it's like all like the we don't actually agree with like some of it or a lot of it.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Mike Pence is a great example for how I never want to end up in a relationship. It seems so sad to me. Like
or him or her.
For him, he can't go out to he can't do it. It seems like his wife runs everything for him, but in like in like a bad way.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never given it that much thought, or I've never ever like seen a photo of her.
Well, because I mean, it's not in terms of looks, just in terms of personality.
Yeah.
But
I've never
just like, her name's Karen first, and she, you know when you see those memes that are like, okay, Karen, like she's
the one.
She's that.
She is Karen.
She is Karen.
Okay, I could.
And she's just like, I don't, she seems very controlling of him, and I don't want that life. And also, he's not allowed to go out to dinner with other women.
You know what?
Even if she's there, like there aren't allowed to be other women.
So is that why they don't ever go to like the presidential dinners?
I don't know, dude. That's different, but it's still like it's so weird to me.
Yeah.
Probably because like most of my friends are women, but it's
still you ladies man, huh?
I'm just
happens.
It's because I don't think about. I don't know.
Just happens, yeah.
It just happens that way.
I understand.
It's also because like most of the people who go to my college are women.
Hampshire College?
Yeah, it's like 60. It's like 60-40 or something.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and there's 2 all-girls schools in the valley too.
So you're just surrounded by girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good life.
Is your roommate a woman?
So I have 4 roommates. I share an apartment with 4 other people, and it's 3 guys, 1 woman, and then 1 person's non-binary, but they're on the female side of the spectrum.
Okay.
Which is always like a complicated thing to explain.
It's so.
It's
there was a
you get used to it after a while, but I always come.
Oh,
back.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
But like the school doesn't have gendered bathrooms, so like every time I come back, I always walk into the women's room.
Oh, so they have no like.
Yeah, it's just restroom with urinals, restroom without urinals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Like
that's
you don't
progressive
notice
way.
It. Yeah, you don't notice it, but then like I'll come back here, and it's split, so I walk into the women's room all the time here.
Oh.
And not on purpose. It's the first one that's it's closer. So.
Okay. So you're here for 2 days. What were you doing today?
I did my interview and
Right.
then I hung out and then I came here. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go watch BK play Overwatch and then go out to dinner. What time is it? It's 11. Okay, maybe I'll go soon.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Are you?
Yeah. I got stuff to do.
Yeah, I kind of don't. I'm just gonna enjoy the weather tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
It was a great day today.
Did you graduate yet? When did you graduate?
I did. I graduated
cool.
last year.
Oh
so
yeah. Okay. I remember talking to you about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got nothing going on. I'm working on it, mind you, but
you'll get there. You'll get there when you get there.
Yeah, I'll get there when I'm emotionally ready.
What's your degree in?
Industrial design.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah. It's design, so it's creative and it's
Yeah. I mean, New York's the city to be at for that.
It is. It's just it's competitive.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
What is your major? Because they were having this discussion.
Yes.
Were you watching the stream?
I wasn't watching the stream, but it's been brought up to me a couple times.
Right, yeah, Charles like
Charles said religious. So
religious
my best friend does religious studies.
Really?
Yeah. She was raised in like one of those mega churches.
Okay.
And now she does religious study. She's like an atheist now, but it's a long story with her.
Okay.
But she does religious studies, but I do. So technically what it says is literature and translation and creative writing, but what I'll probably do is just shorten that to literature and creative writing. Because if I say literature and translation, the first question I always get is, oh, do you know any other languages? And the answer is always no. And I always feel like I'm disappointing people when I say that.
But what does translation mean? Is it just...
It's basically just foreign literature. Stuff that wasn't written in English initially.
Okay.
So I might say like foreign literature is pretty good, but then I'll get the...
Do you understand?
Then I'll get the language question again. So I'll probably end up going with like comparative literature. But I don't like that one either because then people go, oh, what are you comparing the literature to? Because they're trying to be smart, but really it's just annoying.
Right.
So.
Wait, what does that entail, comparative literature?
So basically you're just like reading a lot of books as opposed to some books. It's a pretentious English major.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good
but I also do a lot. I do a lot of creative writing too. Like I do a lot of fiction writing.
Okay.
So I could also just get a degree in creative writing because that's a little bit more specialized.
Is it really?
Yeah, because there's a lot of like weird nomenclature to it that things entail. So like
I thought the first one was a lot more.
well, that's the
specific.
most specific one. But
Oh, okay.
what I'll probably end up doing is I'll get like a more standard degree from my school because for me it doesn't matter what it says, but for other people it does.
Of course, yeah.
So I'm gonna get like a more like broad one from undergrad from this, and then if I go to grad school, I'll go for something specific.
What would you go for in grad school?
So there's a cool program in Japan. Kyoto University does a Japanese literature and Japanese language program, which is like super cool, but it's hard to get into.
Okay.
But I think that I've got all the chops to get into it.
Right, yeah,
I
of
could
course.
if I want to, but then I have to go live in Japan, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it
So-
sounds
yeah.
worthwhile though.
But it'll work out later because like the number of people in the U.S. who have like PhDs in Japanese literature is like less than 2 hands worth. Yeah, there's not many, especially like from Japanese universities. So I can go be a professor anywhere I want after that. But at the same time, it's like I don't know if I want to go live in Japan.
Why not?
I mean, I want to, and I think it would be really fun. But like, I have a hard time like establishing myself socially. It takes about 2 years, I've noticed.
2 years. Oh yeah, you know.
To really make those close friends that you
Yeah.
really appreciate.
Yeah.
Like it's easy to make friends, but it's hard to like make friends.
Right. Yeah.
You
Of
know.
course. I mean,
So-
it gets accelerated as soon as you
Yeah.
start like living with them.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
like, yeah, I get that. It's like it took me a while to realize that like it takes me like a
Yeah, and you figure out that there's people you like and want to be friends with, but don't want to live with.
yeah.
Like my closest friends are people like that. Like I really like them and I really appreciate them, but like I don't want to live with them.
Really.
Yeah, because I feel like
If you don't listen to this,
because you have to like ration. I have to ration my time with them a little bit. 'Cause
Right.
that's part of what makes the time we do spend together so good. Is there's always like stuff to catch up on and talk about over the last couple days.
Okay, so does that mean you don't really see your roommates often? Or?
I see my roommates pretty much every day, but that's just because I stay in my room a lot. Like I don't feel the need to go out. I don't like to go out much, and I don't feel the need to. But like, I like having people to live with, so that if I want to have,
the option.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
And like, if I want to hang out with Colleen, I can just like text her. We'll hang out, and if, like it's never far away.
Nice.
But I spend a lot of time alone, but by choice. Now it's by choice. Before, not so much. Like my first 2 years at school were like, but like now I'm good. Like living in an apartment with other people has been spectacular for me.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, it took me a while only because I was living at home,
Yeah.
so it was kind of hard.
Yeah.
But I got a few friends, but I
Yeah.
got one close friend. I feel
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I understand that.
I would rather have like 2 or 3 really close friends than like a lot of like that was something I didn't realize when I was first getting to college, because I was like I was just like I want to be friends with everybody, and it's just like it's nice, but you don't have that like you need. I like to use the word intimacy for it,
Yeah.
because it's just like, you need those really close friends.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, that's
it's someone when you just like some stupid shit happens and you just want someone to complain about it. You always got that one person you can text and you're good.
yeah. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do over here right now.
Yeah.
Just trying to find some people.
Yeah. And Killer Queen is great for that.
Yeah. Just vibe with everyone.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, what is it? The only reason I loved being friends with everyone is because I was in on the drama, but I was so far removed from it that I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, that sounds tight.
Yeah, I had, like-
That's so much fun though.
I had like so much going on then.
it was
like,
incredible. Like I was just, like when friends would like date each
Yeah.
other, I was like,
Yeah,
ooh,
it's like watching that. It's like, ooh,
I'm not a part of that,
yeah.
but I'm a part of that.
It's kind of weird for me because I just like to refer to everyone by first name just because it's easier for me. But
Yeah.
my best friend Colleen, she's like, she dates around a lot, and it's like weird for me because I'm not dating her, but we're like best friends. So it's like it's always like there's a lot of like weird emotion there.
Oh really?
But it's important. So we've basically decided like we're gonna talk about like everything intimately so that we know what's up, so that we can like hash this out. It's great because I don't have to because I'm an overthinker. Like I have anxiety.
Of course.
So it's
Yeah, I
just
mean,
like
that's why you don't
yeah.
leave your room.
yeah. No, I mean not only that,
There's
but,
a-
but
okay.
that's part of it.
Okay.
Weirdly,
I don't wanna put-
weirdly, I don't have social anxiety as much as I just don't like people. Like in terms of coming to Killer Queen, like I wouldn't have done it of my own volition. But
Right, because someone brought you
yeah,
here, right?
I came with a friend of a friend. Yeah, but but once I showed up like once or twice, I like knew it was okay.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, it's a bunch of nerds. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
That's what I love about it.
so nerdy.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah. Okay.
I was sitting here before talking to B-Wong about like chess and Go. Like
Nice.
it's peak nerd.
Is it?
It's up there.
I don't know. I've been super like I'm a prolific Sudoku player right now.
Sudokus are good.
I am
love those.
feeling it. Like my like the hardest difficulty I'm passing like I'm 351 right now.
Nice.
So good right
That's
now.
pretty good.
Trying to get it to 3. Before it was like 5 minutes. I'm so into it right now.
I play Jeopardy. Like I
Oh, really?
Okay, so here's what I do.
Were you watching it?
You're gonna love this.
Were you watching the college championships?
Yeah.
Oh man,
The
they were like
college Jeopardy is easier though.
it's so easy. My parents know it. That's how I know it's so easy.
The Teen Jeopardy and the College Jeopardy are a lot easier than like regular Jeopardy, and they made the regular Jeopardy questions harder.
Did they? Yeah, they did.
So, because I've been watching it for like 3 years, but what I'll do is when I'm at school, because I can't watch it live because we don't have cable. So what I do is I have a torrent set up so that I torrent all the episodes at once at the end of the week, and I
You just watch it.
yeah, I watch them all through at once.
Okay. Well,
I spend like it's like 2 hours, and I spend 2 hours every Saturday just watching the week's
Oh.
Jeopardy.
Is it that much?
It's
I thought
20
it's
it's
2 and
20
a
it's
half.
23 minutes
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's without the commercials.
Right. Yeah. Oh wow.
Because
yeah,
there's
sure.
just this guy who like does that every week, and
That's
it's
good.
great.
Yeah, man.
It's perfect. And I just sit there and I just because I want to be on Jeopardy, but I don't have the life stability right now to like support that.
Why not?
Because
I was thinking about it. They were advertising
yeah the online
tryouts,
test yeah. I always think about taking it, but I'll just like because getting places from where I go to college is a pain in the ass. 'Cause
Well,
I don't have a car.
That's right. That's right.
Like if I lived in the city, I'd do it,
Right.
but because I don't, it's annoying.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, Jeopardy's a great beast. Like I watch
It's
it with my
great.
parents. That's like really
Yeah.
the only reason like I kind of watch it. But
Mhm.
it's fucking
It's
interesting.
great.
Who's your favorite champion?
Oh, that's a good question. I liked Austin Rogers.
Yes.
He was good.
He was so interesting
Yeah.
because he had so much fun the entire
Yeah.
time. And
That's
you
what I
could
liked
see
about
it.
it. He was just having a good time. But I also like Matt Jackson.
Who's that?
He was that guy who's super intense all the time.
Yes.
He's good too.
He was the black dude
Yeah.
with like the
Yeah.
He was just like
He's like, I'll take potent potables for 400. He was so into
he
it.
tried to talk as fast as he
Yeah.
can so he could get all.
Oh, he could get through it.
Oh man! And then there was the who's that guy who started the whole like we're gonna start from 2000 up?
Yeah.
He's interesting. I forgot his name.
He was yeah. And there was that guy who bounced around, Arthur Wu. He was good.
Arthur Wu, yeah. That was his strategy.
Yeah. He wasn't the first one to do that, but he was well known for it.
Because he kept on winning.
Yeah.
That's literally.
Well, because basically what you're doing with that is
He's trying to find a
you're
double.
looking the double.
Yeah.
And you just bet
immediately.
everything on the double,
Yeah, that's right.
and it's fun to watch.
Man,
But that's hard for me because I have to like, because the category for me is like I always think about the category first and then the question.
well, yeah, of course. I mean, look, I think in order to do that, I think the most optimal way is to, like you go for like the $400
Yeah.
one immediately, and you're just like, okay, let me just test the waters right now and see what's out
Yeah.
about, and immediately go for 2K.
Yeah.
Just go for it, man.
That's good too.
Yeah, you gotta test it. You gotta try it out, and
Believe in it. Yeah.
yeah, man, Jeopardy.
But yeah, do you know about the J Archive?
No.
So there's a website j-archive.org, and it's an archive of all the Jeopardy questions,
Really?
like ever,
All the questions?
all of them. Yeah.
I'm usually on the Reddit, and they're usually like all above
Yeah.
about it. Was
Yeah,
like,
but they also the Reddit's good, but they also there's a link to the J Archive sometimes.
really? Ooh.
Yeah, because that's what I do if I want to consult. Like if I know a category was played another time, I can
Yeah.
go back and look.
That was why Austin Rogers was so good.
Yeah.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, he
did
was
an
just
interview.
look at the archive. But that's what people will do is they'll pull all the questions from the archive and
Right.
put them into an app, and they'll just like do Jeopardy questions on their phone all day.
Yeah, what is it? I think it was yesterday's Jeopardy. It was like the semifinals for the college one.
Yeah.
Like the final Jeopardy was about like what French architect rebuilt like some sort of palace.
Yeah.
I was like the Louvre immediately. I was just like, that's so obvious. My parents was like, no, it's probably like Versailles or like something else. I was just like, it's almost always Versailles. I was just like, nah,
It's gotta be the Louvre.
This is college right now, bro. They're gonna go for the easiest stuff. Louvre.
Nice.
Almost everyone got it wrong. Actually, I think the second place, who's in second place in the beginning, she got it right. She was like, she added like maybe 4,000 or whatever, and then I think the first place person, like he was almost out of like in the bank, like he should have won, but he got it wrong. I think he bet way too little and he got it all wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's just like come from behind.
Bad betting is what gets people so much.
So good. I was just like, damn, that's so tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Tiana and Jabba are so excited about this baby, by the way. Have you been watching them?
Baby eyes.
They're so excited about this baby.
They are natural born mothers.
Oh yeah.
And then there was the I think Wednesdays was just like it was a complete blowout. There was like 4,000, 8,000, 26,000.
Oh, nice.
I was like, damn, she went in.
Yeah.
It's really good. And Jeopardy's so good.
College Jeopardy is good because everyone's super interesting on College Jeopardy.
Yeah,
because they always have a bunch going on.
They have a bunch of going on, and it's easier. So like everyone, like if you're watching,
everyone's
people,
just having a good time.
Yeah, if you're like everyone who's watching, like you should know, or like it's not hard. Like it's not like unreasonable to know.
Hard.
It's not unreasonable to know.
Yeah, they still throw in a couple of really hard ones.
Yeah,
though.
you got some curveballs,
but you need those.
Yeah, of course.
Because you always feel good when you know it, but then nobody answers. It's like
And then what I dislike about Jeopardy though is as soon as it ends, Wheel of Fortune comes on.
I hate Wheel.
God,
I hate
it's
Wheel.
the
I hate Wheel. It's the worst game show. Everyone on Wheel is so stupid. They're all so dumb. I hate it so much.
Well, it took me a while to realize they were so stupid, but I had at one point, me and my cousin would just watch it prolifically as well.
Yeah.
And he would just make a joke of just like, there's someone small in the wheel that just stops it periodically on bankrupt for everyone.
God.
Or just stops it on 25. They controlled the wheel. I was just like, no, that's stupid. But now I can't ever watch Wheel of Fortune without ever thinking about someone in the wheel
stopping the wheel.
Stopping. I'm just like, no, this. Okay, I just hate it.
My problem with Wheel is because it's such an old show.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the longest running game shows. But the problem with it is because it's so old, a lot of the like things they do with contestants are really archaic. Like no one ever says like, "Oh, my husband's here." They're like, "Oh, my spectacular spouse is here," or whatever. They always like push it really hard, and I have like 6 kids, and they're all here too, and we're having a great time.
Yeah.
And also, Pat Sajak, is a flat earther. Do you know that?
Is he really?
Pat Sajak is a flat earther and a big Republican.
Oh boy.
He's like a conspiracy theorist.
Is Vanna White a Democrat?
Vanna White, I think, is chill, but like Pat Sajak is his Twitter is amazing because he's always talking about like how the Earth is flat.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Jim Carrey level. Pat Sajak.
Oh no!
But you can see he's like truly an old man. He's like really.
What is? Never do you get a greater sense of advancing age.
ESPN. And unusually high. See, look.
Oh boy, Russian.
Oh no. That's no fun though.
What?
Filling out the bracket after the first couple of rounds. That's no fun.
That's not the point.
That's not the point of it.
Does General still have any other recipes?
No. He's like. Of course he likes hockey.
Is he married?
I think so, but not to Vanna White.
Oh yeah, no, we know that for
Yeah.
a fact. Vanna White and her 2 children.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah.
They always bring that up too.
Oh yeah.
Selling only sustainable vows. Is that a joke?
Where?
Is he supposed to be sarcastic?
Oh, I get. Yeah, he's being some shit about the Earth. Except all but one, I never cared much for. See, that's not funny. Take a probiotic and an antibiotic. That's not how that. Fantasy luge bracket.
Feel like
skeleton is my favorite winter sport, by the way, because they're going down head first and everyone's butt looks good. Go watch some skeleton. It's like luge but head first.
Sounds dangerous.
It is.
Okay.
The guy that died in Canada, he was a skeleton.
Okay.
He might have been luge, but it was one of the two.
I was watching some old archery and long shot.
Yeah,
Those are
cool.
pretty interesting. Yeah. Just how fucking
Yeah.
big their bows are.
Yeah.
And, like the
It's
counterbalance on the front.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Man.
I love just Olympics in general are just so great to watch.
Yeah. Did you see the there's like a video for curling where both of the teams curled so perfectly that they were actually tied.
That's
like
awesome.
like
yeah.
the actual, I don't know what you would call them, like
the stones.
the stones. Yeah, they were like, how far is it from the center? And they had an entire like tool to like help them to figure out.
There's like a guy who comes out and he like stabs in the middle.
Right, and he just like goes around and just like, it's the same. And they're like, what do we do now?
That's wild.
Man, Wheel of Fortune is garbage.
I hate Wheel.
It's so easy. It's like not hard to.
It feels like they just like take people on it. It's not like Jeopardy where like
I
everyone's
mean,
kind of
look,
interesting.
if I look, I'm not gonna lie. If I have chosen to get on it, I'm totally gonna get on it and like try to get as much money as I possibly can.
That's what game shows are for.
Although like I said, I'm afraid of the person in the wheel just stopping on bingo because they're like, you have too much money right now. Can you imagine?
It's no fun.
Oof. No, yeah. And a Family Feud's alright.
Family Feud's okay. Family Feud, my problem with it is they always make the same jokes. Steve Harvey's been making the same jokes for a while.
Yeah, have you ever watched any of the old Family
Yeah.
Feuds? Not with Steve Harvey, but with
the old ones. Yeah, he was good.
My parents have an issue with just the fact that he kissed every girl.
Yeah, that's weird.
Every girl.
But that was okay then.
It was okay. It was just kind of weird though.
Yeah.
Like it was like uncalled for, really. And then like actually watching it and like looking at like the categories
weird.
and then looking at the answers, just like, wait, what do you use in a fire? Why is like a bucket of water like 97, but like a fire extinguisher just 3 people?
Because people don't think about fire extinguishers.
Back then, yeah, Family Feud's my shit.
Family Feud's good. What else? And Price is Right.
Price is Right, yeah.
Price is Right. Drew Carey's great.
He's a very charismatic person. He was already so good on like Whose Line Is It Anyway?
But Price is Right is good because it always reminds me of like being homesick from school, and you're just like trying to find something to do, so you turn the TV on and Price is Right is on.
Turn on to CBS and just like, Price is Right is there.
What did I watch when I always watched Price is Right, and I watched Ellen was usually on around a life.
Ellen, yeah.
She's good. And
Yeah,
there was like one other one.
It was before she got like really like not even. She was always famous, but like
before
she was
got,
like
her show is really
like
propelled
before it like turned into like Oprah-esque.
Yeah.
Like it was just like I'm just.
But she was big on like sitcoms and stuff. First. She was one of the first like openly lesbian people in Hollywood, which is like so cool. And there was she had because they upload all sorts of, it's all on YouTube now. Yeah. So there's like this video.
So useful.
It's so good.
Who's your favorite late night host ever?
Ever? Probably Conan.
Really?
I really like, Johnny's good, but I like Conan. And
well, actually, just like late night variety show. Period. Not just like limited to late night.
I still like Conan. Like Conan's good because he's just so weird.
Yeah.
He's just bizarre.
I was a big fan of Craig Ferguson while he was.
I liked him too. He was great.
He was. Just because he just ripped it up and he just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, and like when he was like being serious too, he was great.
He was rarely serious, but like.
Well, he was an alcoholic for a long time. For like 20 years.
And then he got sober for the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, Craig Ferguson was great, and they replaced him with James Corden, which is like.
I don't like. Even
okay.
England doesn't like James Corden.
Really?
Yeah, he's not funny.
He's okay.
He has his like the.
He's like.
He has his moments.
He's like a bootleg Jimmy Fallon, and that's fine.
Well, James Corden's good because he has those carpool karaoke segments, and those get a lot of views.
Those are like money.
The internet loves those. Yeah.
Those are money.
Yeah.
Everyone loves this, and isn't that like they spinned it off into its own show now?
Yeah.
Like
they did. Yeah.
AOL or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jimmy Fallon's the fucking worst.
Jimmy Fallon. He's jumped the shark, is what happened.
When did he jump the shark?
When he ruffled Donald Trump's hair.
You think that was no?
I think that was his jump the shark.
That was the jump the shark. No, it's right.
What do you think?
I don't remember, but I just remember for like, whenever he would laugh, it was just horrible.
Yeah, he's got Bad
He's
laugh.
he's got the most forced laugh
So
I've ever heard in
let
my
me tell you a story about Jimmy Fallon. Because I used to work for his lawyer. 2 summers ago, I worked at like a record publisher, but it was also like owned by the same people that were his lawyers.
Okay.
So I put him through once, and he was on hold for a second, for like a minute, and he was talking about something, and he laughed at himself. He just laughs like that. Like that's how he laughs. It's fucked up.
I don't mind if people laugh at themselves. Like I laugh at myself because I'm hilarious. But
I think there was like someone else in the room with him, and he was like making a joke. Like it was. I mean, but he just laughs like that. It was weird. But
it's just so forced.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump is like a jumping the shark moment, but I don't think it was the first.
I think that was the one everyone thinks of, though. Like,
Yeah,
it
I
might
can
not
see
be
that.
the first one, but
I
it's
mean,
definitely
yeah,
the
I mean,
biggest one.
because he had to like talk about like his decision about it, and just like, oh well, I didn't really mean it.
It's still, I think that, because after, like, before that, I thought Kimmel was kind of an asshole.
I think Kimmel
I
has
kinda
found his like.
He's found his, yeah.
He's found his rhythm because like he just
Yeah.
started making everything super personal.
Yeah.
About his like child and like
Yeah.
how he's like, I need healthcare, and that's like like.
Of course. He's figured his space out a little bit.
Yeah, and like it's totally fine now.
Yeah.
I mean, it also helps that like a lot of the. I think he just has a lot more like celebrity friends
Yeah.
than like Fallon, whereas
Yeah.
like Fallon only had Timberlake.
Yeah.
Whereas like
But,
Kimmel
but
has
they're like best friends, though.
Right, yeah, but like Kimmel has Matt Damon, he's got
Yeah.
like John
I
Krasinski
hate
and
Matt Damon.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
He's just got people.
Yeah.
He's got people in his corner, whereas
Yeah.
Fallon is just like.
Fallon's just kind of around. Well, because Fallon is a big alcoholic, too.
Is he?
Yeah, that's why remember like a year or two ago, he was always in a cast or something, he kept hurting himself. It's because he was getting drunk and falling over.
I just remember his like, he took off his ring finger.
Yeah.
Was it because he was alcoholic?
Yeah, well, because he kept getting drunk and falling over, basically.
Oh wow.
So that's why that's like part of why I don't think he has that many friends. It's because he's drunk and falls over a lot.
That's sad.
But that's what I've heard. That's the rumor.
Okay.
There's a lot of like, I really like Hollywood gossip. Like I read a lot of those like blind items. I love that.
Are you like a People magazine enthusiast?
No, I don't like the tabloids. But do you know what a blind item is?
No.
So there's a lot of these blogs that have popped up about like, so a blind item, it's about somebody, but it doesn't tell you who it's about.
Oh,
so you have
it's
to
just
kind of figure out who it's about. So it's something like before the allegations against Matt Lauer came
Right.
out, like the week before.
So there's just a
There was a
guy-
blind item where it was like this longtime news anchor is known for like sexually harassing new interns or something. It was like longer and more wordy than that, but it was something like that. And it was like, so then it's like, then people in the comments are like, who could it be?
Nah.
So I love that stuff. Yeah, the tournament's over.
Yeah, I don't even know why you're still watching
Oh,
this.
yeah.
We're just talking about nothing
We're just
right now.
talking about shit. We're just talking shit.
Blind box. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. So there aren't, but there's a couple of them that are just like random stuff that people are guessing. But there's a few that like there's one that people think Robert Downey Jr. is doing.
Which is?
It's I forget what it's called because I just have them all bookmarked. but if you just Google like Robert Downey Jr. blind item, it'll pop up.
Okay.
But there's a couple.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. And some of them are done by like high-level entertainment lawyers who know everybody, or like producers who know a lot of people or agents.
Why do they do this? Is it just to like?
It's entertaining, and they're always anonymous. Whoever's doing it is anonymous. They just say that they're like an agent or something.
Okay.
And it's hard to tell who's who, but it's always it's interesting.
Man,
But
I wish I was that famous for like someone to be like, yo, there's this guy, he's on a stream, he talks mad shit. You don't know which stream and you don't know where he's from.
But you know he's on the stream and he's talking mad shit.
He's talking mad shit. Keyword mad. Wink, wink. Damn, that's tight. So yeah, you're here until tomorrow.
Sunday. I'm leaving like midday though.
So
I have to call the bus company. They sent me an email today. They're like, yeah, the schedule's changed, but don't know what it is. You got to call. And I'm like, why?
Well, at least you're in New York while it's still sunny.
Yeah. At least, and it should be warm for the rest of the praying for New England winter. So we had one couple stretch of days last week snow, 75, snow, rain.
That sucks. Your
Yeah.
body is like just
I-
confused.
Even the plants were like, oh, the crocuses came up, and then it just snowed, and I was like, really? Really? I was so done.
Well, you only have 3 weeks up there.
Yep, and then I'll come back here, and it'll be hot. And that's
It'll
fine.
be. I don't think it's gonna be hot as.
It's not going to be hot yet, but it's going to be warm.
Yeah, you know, like the weathers are pretty late right now, so I don't assume it's gonna get hot until like September.
Yeah.
Are you feeling prepared for coronation?
No.
Do you think you will be?
Well, if it happens anything like last year, where I come back a week early and just play Killer Queen every day, maybe. But
You think that's gonna happen?
I don't know. It depends on what. Mostly on Turbo and Alley, I think.
Why?
Because I guess it probably depends on how I feel. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
It
Turbo's always solid.
Yeah, I mean Turbo's good. It just depends on what we want to do and how we want to practice.
Right. I
But-
mean, I haven't seen Allie in a while,
Yeah.
but she's.
Didn't she and Turbo move in together?
Huh? I don't
Someone
know.
was saying that before, but I don't know.
I don't know. That may or may not be true. I don't know enough.
No comment. That's just what I heard. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
true.
It's water cooler talk.
Yep.
It's a blind.
It's a blind item.
It's a blind item.
These two Killer Queen players.
have moved in together. They may or may not be from New York.
Or it would,
They
it would be
may-
something like, these two New York Killer Queen players have moved together. Will it turbocharge their relationship? It'd be something like that. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's yeah.
Okay. And then Justin's not going to be here.
Yeah, he's got a wedding.
He's got a wedding. He's marrying Stovin, yeah. From what I've heard.
I'm so glad my friends haven't hit that age yet. Like I like where I'm at now, where I go to like the odd wedding in the family,
Yeah.
and I can just like
That's actually
drink a little champagne, eat a little free food.
That's
It's all good.
I had one family wedding last like December, and I have another one coming up in October. I think right after Bumble Bash. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Charles is telling me
Charles-
that
Charles
my
is
show is
kicking us
over.
out.
Really?
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Is this open? Or is this gonna be open? The Okay. Might show up. Might show up, I guess. Maybe.
We're
Oh,
just
yeah.
sitting here talking shit. We're having a great time.
Yeah. Wait. Do you have? You probably watch a lot of Jeopardy. Have you?
Watch a lot of Jeopardy?
Well, we're pretty
We're talking
prolific.
about Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I don't know
we're
nothing about
prolific.
Jeopardy.
No.
I don't have TV.
You have a TV.
I mean, I have a TV, but I don't have like cable.
It's not cable. It's just
It's
over
Jeopardy
the
on
air.
regular
It's
channel.
oh, okay.
I mean, I know about Jeopardy.
Okay. No, I was just gonna ask you what's your favorite champion? Who's your favorite champion?
$5. It says Ken Jennings. Told you, Ken Jennings.
I love that guy. He was a Mormon, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Was he? Okay, never mind. Okay.
He still is.
Okay. Well, I think you're kicking us off. So
Yeah, we out.
good night.
Thanks.
One viewer.
We've just been talking shit for the last like half hour.
Say goodbye to the one viewer.
We're having a great time.